Yeah. Y'all already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Remove. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing is lit. Boxing is lit. Hey, yo, shout out to Turkey Alashiki, man. Good promo with the Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. That promo is crazy. Probably one of the best promos I've seen. Yo, that promo and the promo with Terence Bud Crawford versus Madrimov. Hey, yo, you got to give a lot of credit to the excellency, Turkey Alashiki. I don't like to call nobody the excellency because the only excellent being or spirituality is God. You know what I'm saying? He's the only excellency in my opinion. But shout out to Turkey Alashik. Hey, yo, man, I'm happy. What I'm hearing. I'm happy what was going to come to fruition. I'm happy that it's finalized. Shakur Stevenson versus Kid Austin. Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, the phenom in the 135-pound division. You know what I'm saying? Ranked number 2 in the WBA. Shakur Stevenson, the 3-division world champion. You know, super featherweight, unified champion, beating Hearing, followed with Oscar Valdez, you know, beating Canso Xiao, former champion as well. Went to the 135-pound division, beat Yoshino that beat Nakatani, knocked out Nakatani. You know what I'm saying? Nakatani, a respectable Japanese fighter. Hey, yo. And he beat Edgar de los Santos, regardless however y'all want to see that fight at the end of the day. Edgar de los Santos, el Dominicano, that dude, man, he what was it in copy box? He landed the less punches in copy box history. Whether you like it or not, you know, Shakur Stevenson be pitching shutouts. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur Stevenson, one of the great fighters in the sport of boxing. Kid Austin daring to be great. Got to give a lot of shout out to Shakur Stevenson for giving a young fighter an opportunity for them to dare to be great. We wanted to see Canelo Alvarez do that for David Benavidez. We wanted to see Terence Bud Crawford do that for Jerome Booth and Virgil Ortiz. At least Shakur Stevenson is doing it for Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, who is 22 years old. Man, I can't wait for that fight. Stylistically, it does hype me up. I like the confidence in Floyd. I think he pitched the shutout regardless of the in his last outing. Yeah, he got dropped, but other than that drop, other than that little blemish round in the whole fight, I think he pitched the shutout in my opinion. In the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you get dropped. It's how you represent yourself, how you get back up. That builds character. That builds experience. I remember when the young Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, before he fought Sonny Liston, he got dropped. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people thought that Sonny Liston was going to wipe him out. But guess what? The greatest of all time, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, beat Sonny Liston. Not once, but twice. So you never know what to expect. That's the beauty of the sport of boxing. You never know what to expect. But shout out to everybody in the damn chat. What's good? All the members. Karate Kid in the building. What's good, Karate Kid? Dímelo, mi hermano. What's good with Mr. Miyagi? What's good, Mora in the building? Que lo que, mi hermano? Mindful. What's good, my brother? Let's go, baby. Low Nose Boxing Philly in the building. You already know. Boricua. Que bonita bandera. Que bonita bandera. Que bonita bandera. La bandera puertorriqueña. Lay low, but the best one, the best of all. La bandera de República Dominicana. Let's go, Randy. A ver qué tal la música de Randy. La música de Randy. A ver qué tal la música de Randy. Muévese, mi gente. Muévense. DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation, págame la música, Yanketing. Ay. Let's go. Y'all now tuning in to Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moose on himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo, the high octane, the best delivery in the YTBC. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fuego. Tommy Guns in the building. D-Wiz in the building. Hey, yo, tell me what y'all say. Where your city at? Where y'all borough at? Where y'all country at? Let me know, man. Put y'all flags up. Put y'all flags up right now, baby. Put y'all flags up. Let's see. What y'all flag? Y'all got the Mexican flag on. Let's go. Ecuadorians, where y'all at? Honduras, where y'all at? Peru, Ay, ay, ay. Drama today. Drama, lo dije yo today, my friends. Box Latino con la bandera de República Dominicana. Let's go. Ecuador, dime, me tengo que ir. O Colombia, no es conmigo está mi corazón. Colombia in the building. Who got the best cocaína? Which flag got the best cocaína? Is it the Dominican flag? Is it the Mexican? Or is it the Colombians? Who got the best cocaína? Boricua. Y Cuba. Look at that Cuba. Yo, Chicago in the building. What's good, man? Yo, JNY in the building. What's good, man? Man, drama in the air. Drama in the air. Shout out to also, man, before we're going to be going in, of course, Floyd Schofield Sr, Jr, going to be joining us in just a few. Good matchup. I like the matchup. Shout out to Turkey Adeshiki, February 22nd. Shout out to that fight with Boachuk versus Madrimov. Y'all already know that Boachuk. A lot of people feel like Boachuk actually beat Virgil Ortiz. There's a lot of people that also believe that Madrimov beat Bud Crawford. They're going to be fighting. We were supposed to get Boots versus Virgil Ortiz, but we gotta give props to the Puerto Rican phenom in the 154-pound division. I believe that is the landmine division in the sport of boxing. The 154-pound division is the most stacked division, most competitive division. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? The number 1 Calusa, the number 10, because I'm saying it like this. You don't know what's gonna happen in the 154-pound division. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. Everybody is humble in the 154-pound division. Everybody. Bud Crawford was humble. Jamel Charlo has been humble. Tony Harrison has been humble. Tim Tszyu has been humble. Fundura has been humble. Brian Mendoza has been humble. Hey, yo, Virgil Ortiz has been humble. Mazurov has been humble. Boachuk has been humble. Ain't no easy pickings. Erickson Lubin has been humble. Ain't no easy picking in the 154-pound division. Ain't no easy picking. And maybe this is the reason why Boots Anderson looking at the 154-pound division. He said, damn, Virgil struggle. Boachuk struggle. Even Bud Crawford struggle. God damn. Damn, everybody struggle up there, Kali. I want to say in 154, 147. No, papi. Me voy a quedar aquí. I stay right here. No. You sure you don't want to fight Virgil Ortiz? How about 147? Look at 154. Look kind of hard. It looks kind of hard, Daddy. Buzzy. It looks kind of hard. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why Boots, who I once called the second coming of Roy Jones Jr. Hey, but yo, I don't know. I think he looking at the 154-pound division and he's seen everybody struggle. He's seen there ain't no easy walk, no easy pickings. Nah. You just ain't gonna go walking around in the yellow brick road and ask for a fight or ask for a brain or ask for a heart or ask for courage and the wind's just gonna give it to you. You're gonna have to earn it, baby. You're going to have to earn it. Anybody that beat anybody in the 154-pound division earns it. And I don't think that Boots Anderson is ready for 154. You know what I'm saying? He took a step back. He said, damn, Karina is giving me he's giving me a hell of a fight. God damn, shit. I ain't going to the 154-pound division. Damn, Virgil Ortiz. Nah, he could crack. He could crack. ¿Verdad, mi gente? Xander Zayas, one of the phenom in the 154-pound division. And I believe that out of the prospect, I think he got one of the best wins too. Beating Patrick Teixeira, who was a WBO champion. Let's not forget, y'all don't know the sport of boxing. Y'all forgot. Patrick Teixeira was supposed to be the next Tim Tszyu. Before Tim Tszyu, it was actually Patrick Teixeira in 154-pound division. Y'all remember? Golden Boy Promotions, Patrick Teixeira, WBO champion, but Brian Castaño, who has a great amateur background, beat Earl the True Spence in the amateurs and stuff like that. Had a draw with Erickson, with Lara, right? And I thought that he won that fight. That he beat Patrick Teixeira. That he gave work to Jamel Charlo in the first fight. But Jamel Charlo, the Iron Man, the undisputed, the lineal champion, still in the 154-pound division, did his thing in the second fight. I would like to see the Iron Man versus Bud Crawford in the 154-pound division. Let me know what y'all think about that. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that like button, baby. Hey, yo. What's good, everybody in the chat, man? Smash that like button like if you was smashing your shorty last night. And if you wasn't smashing your shorty, at least you could tell the fellas that you was smashing something. Hey, yo, my man, what happened? What you was doing this on Sunday night? I was smashing, bro. What you was smashing? That girl we met in the club? Nah, I wasn't Punch Run Boxing channel and I was smashing the like button because that like button got a Coca-Cola body. Hey, yo, let me tell you like this, man. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that. Hit that algorithm. Hit that algorithm. Make love to the like button. Damn, foreplay with the like button. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Who got energy like this in this community? Nobody. Come on, man. Who's your favorite channel? Name them out. Let's go. Who got this energy? Who got this inglés en español? Se lo digo todito. Who got energy like that, my friend? You can't even buy this energy, ladies and gentlemen. Sancho was smashing that one. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your woman catch you smashing the like button going crazy. But Punch One Boxing told me to smash the like. Motherfucker, what you doing? You crazy, man. You mentally ill, motherfucker. I'm sorry to smash it. You ain't even smashing me like that. Why you? He told me to smash the like button. So I smashed the like button. And he told me to make the like button come. And I smashed the like button. I don't know what I got to do. Man, he meant to press the damn like button in your damn smartphone. If you using the damn laptop, press the like button like that, like this. Not actually put your PP out and then hump the like button, you damn asshole. Ew. Hey, yo, there is crazy people out here, though. There's crazy people out here. Be like, he said smash the like button. Okay. Smash the like. You said smash the like button, so I got smash the like button. Smash that like. But I like this fight, though. I like this fight. My fault. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me. Hey, yo, how y'all like this fight? Bro? Xander versus Virgil. I like it. Hey, yo, and you know what? I always say that belt, that Lexi reigns supreme. Belts matter, right? But let's be real. The matchup, it mattered just as much or probably more. Think about it. Gervonta Davis is going to be fighting La Cucaracha. No se puede caminar. Hey, yo, Gervonta Davis is going to spray raid all over Cucaracha, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? March 1st, Barclays Center. I'm going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? New York City, Masengi, the concrete jungle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, he's going to be squashing that Roach. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, look, that's a championship fight. So you rather see Gervonta Davis versus Lamar Roach, which is a championship fight, or you rather see David Benavidez versus David Morrell. No belt on the line. What's a better fight? What's a better legacy fight? What's a better step-up fight? Now, of course, if you look at it from Lamar Roach's standpoint, then that's a legacy fight on him. So let me not be unfair, right? That's Lamar Roach daring to be great. I know that we just looking at Gervonta Davis. Well, what you gonna be doing, Tank? Tank, what you gotta do? Step up and dare to be great. At least Lamar Roach is there to be great. Let's take it from that side. If you don't like what Gervonta Davis is doing, at least let's appreciate what Lamar Roach is doing, right? You know what I'm saying? I know we can't be happy all the time, but sometimes we got to look at the other team and the other fighter to see what they're doing, right? Shakur Stevenson, right? Shakur Stevenson want to be fighting Gervonta Davis and calling out the best, and he's been ducked, the highly ducked fighter in the sport of boxing 2023, right? Hold on. One of the most ducked fighters, right, in the sport of boxing. But guess what? Nobody want to fight him, and now he's giving a young, hungry line an opportunity, right? Now we got to look at it from a Kid Austin side. He's daring to be great. You feel me? So we just can't be on some, yo, but Tank ain't done shit. Well, Lamar Roach is doing something, though. Huh? Yo, but Shakur Stevenson, we want to see him with Sapita and Haney, and we want to see him with Tank or Loma. We want to see, but Lamar Roach, Kid Austin is stepping up. Yo, we want to see Virgil versus Bud, Virgil versus Boots, Virgil versus Tim, Virgil versus Fondura, but Xander Zayas, who's in position in the WBC as the number 4 guy. You know what I'm saying? Boachek and Mashimov is going to be fighting. William Cepeda is out. Not William Cepeda. Who's number 1 in 154 in the WBC? Who's number 1? It's a Boachek Mashimov. But at the end of the day, you know, you got the number 4 guy, Xander Zayat, that's going to be fighting Virgil Ortiz. You see? So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You feel me? I like the fight. Y'all like the fight? Y'all like the fight? Better than Ponente. Let me see if y'all want to donate to the channel. Hold on. I can't even take that thing out. Damn. Hold on. And yo, also, there's people that's talking about this, bro. There's people that's talking about this situation from Sonny Edwards. And there's mixed emotions out there. Yo, Sonny Edwards quit, yo. Sonny Edwards ain't ish, though. Who the hell Sonny Edwards think he is, though? He don't got no heart, no courage, no particular fortitude. Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, I believe that is the trainer, his job, and one of the primary jobs as a trainer is to protect your fighter. If you know that Sonny Edwards is one of the most confident fighters in those divisions, right? He took that beating from Bam Rodriguez and took it with respect. You never heard your fighter speak like this. Your fighter is telling you, even leading up to during camp, that he don't feel like he's then in the fight, he's telling you, yo, I don't even want to be here, bro. You trying to tell him, nah, go out there. Yo, I don't want to be here, my brother. This is boxing, bro. This ain't basketball. If your mind ain't right and physically you don't want to be there, mentally you don't be there, hey, yo, you could get done dirty in that ring. I'm actually disappointed. Matter of fact, this is just my opinion. I'm actually disappointed at the corner. Ain't nothing you could do to motivate that, bro. Ain't nothing you could do to motivate that. I know people saying, yo, some people were like, hey, yo, he's motivating him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's his trainer's job. No. The man even retired, bro. It's like when Mike Tyson, his last fight with McBride, right? I don't got the stomach for this no more. I don't want to disrespect the game anymore. Ain't nothing you could do. Ain't nothing you could tell Mike Tyson after the McBride to motivate him to fight. No, that's it. You're done. Sometimes we just looking at a fight, but we're not looking at the career. We're not looking at the journey. We're not looking what that man has gone through. We're not looking at the punishment. We don't want to look at the gray areas he got. If the man checked out, ain't no way. If a man checked out, ain't no motivation. Bro, ain't no motivation, bro. That's like if yo, fellas. Yo, shout out to Martin with a $3 super chat. Shout out to Martin. Hey, yo, fellas, because fellas, yo, have you ever been in a situation? So I bet some of y'all fellas gonna be like, yo, good looking out, good looking out, Martin, for the $3, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Smash that like button, y'all. God bless, bro. Come on, y'all. You know you had them nights, right? That your plátano ain't working, right? And you like, oh damn, and you got that shorty, right? You got that shorty. And you was thinking about, yo, watch when I get that shorty in the weekend and stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to go down, baby. It's going to go down. You got drank enough tequila, drank enough, you know what I'm saying, cocktails and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, when it's about to go down, that stuff is like this. Like, yo, you like this? My man, you embarrassing me, bro. Wake up, man. God damn, she looking good, man. Oh, shit, she go up. You could do anything you want, and that it don't want to work. I know I ain't the only one, man. Come on, man. It happened like 2 times. You know what I'm saying in my life? Come on, y'all. Y'all acting like y'all Trojan man, like y'all always up there. Come on, man. You know it did happen once or twice. You know what I'm saying in your life when the ish ain't even work, ain't even get up. You like, yo, what the hell is up, bro? Ain't nothing, and then she's trying, and then they just drop right back. And you're like, You like, damn, yo. Wow. I should have never masturbated too much. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Don't leave me the island by myself. Why y'all treating me like damn, like Tom Hanks, and Castaway? Y'all trying to be like Wilson and leave. Wilson, come back. Stop leaving me in the island by myself. You know what happened, y'all? That time when your platano didn't work, when your banana didn't work, and you're like, damn, man. What I gotta do? Like, what's wrong? I know, baby. You just gotta give me cabeza. Steady games at the 2 times. What's good? That happened to be in round 2 once. Hey, yo, come on, man. We men. We men. We men. Hey, yo, let's be real. Now look at our steady games. You know that shit happened. Though I don't want nobody out here to be the Superman, Trojan man. I'm always up. No, stop. There was that one time. It could be after a club. It could just be in the day. It was a long one. It was a long date. Hit the telly, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It don't want to work. And I always say that boxing translates life itself. So when I see Sonny Edwards, you know what I'm saying? And he's telling his trainer in the second round, bro. In the second round, he's like, I don't want to be in here. And the trainer's like, no, what are you thinking about? You just had 1 round. Hey, yo, this is the second round. He ain't took no damn punishment. Hey, yo, it's your job, bro. It's your job. Pull him out. Pull him out. Throw in the towel. Save his career. Save him. Save him. Save him. Ain't nothing gonna motivate him. And then look, he retired right after. Ain't nothing gonna motivate him. Ain't nothing you could do. And you could say, hey, yo, a chick from the strip would have came with some Vijiji, put it in his face, and it would have never given some animo for him to go and continue fighting. That's it, man. When people want to retire, man, they want to retire. Who is us, man? We ain't taking no punches in the head. He said, how you train and don't want to be in there? Yo, it's different, bro. Training is one thing. You look, mindful. Training is one thing, but you in a fight, that's another. That's another, brother. Give me. Shakur the best, can't nobody beat him. Nah, shout out to Shakur Stevenson. Danny Garcia, one more fight. You like Danny Garcia? Danny Garcia ain't want to be in there. Come on, Danny Garcia is one of the most durable fighters of this generation. He took a knee, bro. He don't want to be in there, bro. Hey, yo, you got to understand some of these fighters, they started at the age of 5, 6, 7, 8, bro. Danny Garcia started competing at the age of 10. Yo, a lot of these fighters, look, sometimes we get mad at these fighters when we be like, hey, yo, man, you a businessman, yo, you don't want to fight, yo, y'all want payday. But you understand that they fought like 150, almost 200 amateur bouts without no payday? Hey, yo, I won't say no names, ladies and gentlemen, but I know, look, I know fighters that they already got brain damage going into a professional career. They already got the brain damage in the amateurs. For a fact, bro, I know fighters already got brain damage in the amateurs and not even well into their professional career. Facts. And guess what? The commission passes them. You know there's certain fighters that are not supposed to be fighting. We could see it from the outside in, but I know from the, I ain't gonna blow people up. But let me say it like this, man. There's fighters. Yo, put it this way. You know that some people make fun of Gervonta Tank Davis and how he talks and stuff like that. Gervonta Tank Davis got almost 250 amateur bouts. Gervonta Tank Davis got almost 250 amateur bouts. Do you know what's that? What about Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner got almost 300 amateur bouts. Oh, yo, Adrian Broner is acting up. Yo, let me say it like this, folks. Hey, yo, if there's fighters that go berserk, You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you got to understand them. You got to understand them. Let's go in the building.
What up?
Where's my damn headphones? My damn headphones. In the building. In the building. We got Floyd Schofield Sr. in the building.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see the tweets. I see the good news. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I got to hear it. Sometimes I don't want to read it. I got to hear it.
Yeah. What you need to hear? What you need to hear?
Hey, you said it's a done deal.
Okay.
It means everybody on board.
Okay.
Kid is on board.
Okay.
Core is on board.
Okay.
Golden Boy's on board.
Okay.
The sanctioning body's on board.
Okay.
The network is on board.
Okay.
Turkey's on board. Everybody on board.
Okay. Done deal.
Done
deal. They make an announcement. They make an announcement sometime today in their country. So by the time we wake up, it should be broadcasted. But yes, it's a done deal. Everything is good. Everything's good.
Y'all signed y'all part already, right?
Yes, everything's a done deal.
Everything's
a done deal.
I like that. You gave Shakur Stevenson his dabs, his credit for giving you the opportunity. There is fighters like, let's say, for Canelo Alvarez, that people want Canelo Alvarez to give a young buck his opportunity, like David Benavidez. People wanted Terrence Bud Crawford to give a young buck his opportunity, like Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. So what do you say about Shakur Stevenson, and where he could easily avoid y'all?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I commend him. I commend that brother for keeping his word. That's what I commend him on. It's gonna be a great fight, Punch. It's gonna be a great fight.
I think it's a good matchup fight, and I think that the reason why a lot of people believe it's a good matchup fight is because how people did see the Edu de los Santos and seeing his pressure and knowing that Kid Austin got pressure as well. He got all the styles, but he does also is highly effective with pressure. And I think that's what got people really like, let's see if he can handle effective pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Edu de los Santos had pressure, but it wasn't effective. He ain't land nothing.
Right, because De Los Santos was flat-footed. It's a difference. Kid not flat-footed. So our goal is to knock Shakur out. Because I don't think they'll give it to us on the cards. So our goal is to strategically knock him out. So we excited. Because no matter how people say Kid ain't ready, Kid got to punch his chance. And everybody know Kid could crack. So that's all he need for 12 rounds. Shakur got to pitch a flawless performance for 12 rounds. All we need to connect 1-2 times to that chin. It's a done deal. So we happy about this.
Yeah, I mean, look, we always a lot of people's always talking about what happened in sparring, right? But just like your son grew, Shakur Stevenson has also grown.
Oh, of course.
You know, and I think in that aspect, since people don't talk about his growth, but he has.
Okay, let's talk about it because we seen his last fights. How much growth you seen?
Well, I do think that styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? There's some situations in every fighter, like. If you notice, like even the legends, they always have difficulties with somebody that we least suspected. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Bud Crawford or Earl Spence was supposed to be 50-50. It was supposed to be the number one matchup in the sport of boxing. But then that was an easy ass fight for Bud Crawford. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it was supposed to be this matchup that is like 50-50. It was supposed to be, it's even, but it's not. But then we see Bud Crawford versus Mazrimov, and it's like, what happened to that Bud Crawford that fought Earl Spence? So, but what has Mazrimov earned? 10-0, never really done anything in the pros, never beat anybody in the pros, never be the ex-world champion. So, I think I've seen enough of Shakur Stevenson I'm not gonna be a slave to certain performers that he didn't perform well. I still know Shakur Stevenson from the Oscar Valdez, from the hearing, moving up to the 135 pounds, beating Yoshino. Yoshino knocked out Nakatani. And it's like your son. People want to stay stuck when he got dropped, but they don't want to talk about the 11 rounds that you know what I'm saying? He pitched a shutout,
And the one after that he pitched a shutout.
Oh, of course. So
So
let me know
now,
your growth. What you think Shakur Stevenson and his growth? Since you don't think he had no growth, so let me know.
I mean, for us, it's like what growth? Like, I mean, I know he grew as a boxer, I guess, or mentally. Like his IQ was always high. So, like, did his IQ grow higher? Because he was with Andre Ward before, and that's as high as you're gonna get with IQ. Then, and also with Crawford, so the IQ been high. So I don't know how do you grow past that. Um, his hands got hurt. He haven't started getting more knockouts. So I don't think his knockout percentage grew. So that's why I'm saying, what level of growth has he grown in? Because he always been skillful. He's an
Mm.
Olympian. He's skillful. So did he grow there? Did he become more skillful? So for us, it's like the same Shakur we always seen. He's a gifted individual, and we're not gonna underestimate their preparation. But to us, a fight is a fight. And we like the, I don't know, we like the barnyard dogs, I guess. The motherfuckers that used to go in the schoolyard and scrap it out. A fight is a fight no matter who it is, whether it's Shakur or the cab driver. One punch could kill a person or hurt a person in there real bad. So we don't see past any of them. Shakur is just as gifted as the cab driver that we have to fight, because one punch could hurt a person. So
I think with Shakur Stevenson, I think there are boxing fans that I think they what's the word? Like they frustrate themselves because they ask a fighter that's not his style. They're asking Shakur Stevenson to knock somebody out. And if he don't knock Artem out, he don't knock De Los Santos out, it's like, oh man, Shakur ain't really, oh come on, Shakur's, but that's his style, that's it. Look what
yeah,
happened to Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Yo, Devin Haney is boring. Devin, yo, why you don't go for the knockout? He went for the knockout, and look what happened to him, because it's really not within his character and his DNA. So in terms of growth and power, maybe that's not at this point at 27 years old. I'm not looking at for Shakur Stevenson.
right.
But Kid is known for power. So if Kid doesn't knock somebody out, it's like, yo, but where the power go? You know what I'm saying? Because we're expecting that from a knockout artist like Kid Austin.
But Kid is 22. People got to realize Kid don't even have his grown man strength. I put Kid in there just to show against your core, and I know he don't got his grown man strength yet, or his grown man body, or this part. I'm just challenging my son, letting him go after his dream and see if there's any crinks in his armor we need to switch up. Because to us, it's a win-win regardless. As a prize fighter, you make $1 million. After everybody take their cut, you bring home $900,000. It's a win-win for you. So for us, it's not a challenge to us right now. We already won. Now let's go get this belt so we could dictate how much money we want on the next fight. So that's how we see it. It's just a fight. And we gonna go in there and hurt him no matter how much skill that he improved on. His body didn't get any thicker. Them ribs didn't get any thicker. His jaw didn't get any thicker. His nose didn't get any thicker. So we going in there to hurt him. That's the only way we're gonna take that title, is to really hurt him bad. We not going in there to play with Shakur and try to box him and all that bullshit, because Shakur's a master at that. We going in there to break him down, and it is what it is.
So you ain't trying to beat him in his own game. You don't feel like
Nah,
y'all
we
can beat
trying
him
to
in his own
break his
game.
jaw. Remember, this is we love to do, but and I'm being for real. I know my son,
Mhm.
and after you told his daddy to suck your dick and this,
Mhm.
to him it's personal, and I know how kid crack when it's personal. And anybody who's been in the gym know how he crack when it's personal. So we going out there to enjoy ourselves, but I believe there will become a point in there where kid is gonna be like, nigga, remember you said, and it's gonna get down. And so let's see if Shakur can deal with that heat that's in the kitchen.
Shout out to Guts. He said, thank you, Team Schofield, for daring to be great and having all money's worth. God bless. Shout out to Guts, one of the
Yeah, yeah.
fans of Punch Run Boxing. Is it that but when you said, he hasn't got to his man strength yet, is that what you think is part of the reasons why you elaborated that in a couple interviews that Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins feel like he's not actually prepared for Shakur Stevens, so he might lose. I don't know. Those are the words that I'm paraphrasing, but those are is that the feeling? The Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins feels like he's not prepared for the fight.
I believe they looking out for him. I mean, they know he don't have his grown man strength yet. They know he not in his prime yet. Um, So they more like, listen, we can reign for 15 years because basically you in line for the title. So let's slow down for a bit. But
Mhm.
that's just not the way we think, because what's the challenge? What's the risk in what's the challenge in life? Like, you're not promised tomorrow. So if
Mhm.
you died now, like, did you live your life? So for
Yeah.
him, he always drift the fight in Shakur, going after the green belt. Win, lose, or draw, he got to live his dream. So if he went next year, he could say, yo, which would never happen. He could say, I actually lived my life when they
Yeah.
reflect back. So,
I think win, lose, or draw, right? And I know, of course, I'm not.
right.
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to you because, of course, you're not thinking about losing. But I'm just
No,
speaking
not at all.
in general, like win, lose, or draw, right? That at the age of 22, even if he takes an L, I know you're not manifesting that, but even if he takes an L, yo, for me, in my opinion, look at Danny Dubois. He learned so much from that, even that L with George Joyce, and in my opinion, he's probably fighter of the year. You know what I'm saying?
See, you already know we not cut up the cloth that give a damn about a O.
Mhm.
All the greats got a loss because when they get a loss, then they got to regroup and get back better. Once you, every successful person had a failure. They had failures before they became successful. So you
Facts.
got to go through these steps. And part of the growth, one thing I took when I spoke to Golden Boy that I was telling them, part of the growth is going through this fire. That's going to
Mhm.
help him when he's 25, 26, 27. Could you imagine him then just going through this journey with Shakur and all these champions? So, we enjoying it. Punch. We enjoying it. This is going to be a great fight. You know how hard we worked for this. Everybody told us we wasn't gonna get this. Everybody told us we was capping. Y'all don't really want the smoke, man. If they don't know us, we love this. We love this. And Kid gonna put on a performance. He gonna put on
Uh,
a major performance. Now, what happened if we shut Shakur out? What is the world gonna say then? If we
Hey,
shut Shakur out?
because exactly, because I do think a lot of people do believe if y'all win, it will be a knockout or a stoppage, because a lot of people don't believe that y'all can actually outbox the wizard like a Shakur Stevenson. But if he outboxes him, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that would be that. I'll tell you like this. That would be more impressive than y'all knocking him out, because people don't expect that.
Right.
If if they, even if people feel like Kid Austin got to punch his chance, they're not giving Kid Austin the benefit of the doubt of not even close to even outboxing Shakur Stevenson. So if he outboxed Shakur Stevenson, I think that would be more impressive than an actual stoppage.
And so they don't really look at Kid fights. They don't know Kid is a boxer. Kid could go scrap because he just want to go scrap. But Kid could box his ass off. Ask Shakur. Shakur barely touched Kid, so they know what's happening. I bet you Shakur be working his ass off this camp. Don't think Shakur taking this lightly to about baby food. He gonna work his ass off. He know he's scared.
Shout out to Box Latino with the $5 super chat, says, yo, ask Papa Shakur in how many rounds Floyd getting Kerr out of there.
We don't know because Shakur is gifted. We might have to just outbox Shakur. We got to see what Shakur gonna bring, because I don't think Shakur coming in there to lay down. He don't want to give up his belt to Kid, so he gonna come in throwing some cannons. So we don't know which round, but I guarantee you, Kid gonna connect him. Kid gonna get him.
That would be like a spin right there. Like, nah. You think we just going for the knockout? We trying to outbox you. That's easy work. Nah, that's easy to knock you out. We going to outbox. That'll be like a new spin to
I was
the prediction.
I was contemplating on Floyd beating him all 12 rounds and take a knee at the end and give him his belt back. Just to say, we
Yeah.
respect you because we don't care about that shit, but we're going to whip your ass. But then I said, nah, we're going to take that belt home, bro. We're going to take that home.
I do think that because of a lot of scrutiny that he does get because of his style, that he got a chip on his shoulder. He's trying to prove something as well, even with your son. I think so.
He better
I don't
not.
I don't think that he's looking at it like, like, oh, there's gonna just be a piece of cake, because I don't think he's gonna train like it was gonna be a piece of cake. So that would be a contradiction, you know what I'm saying, to
Right.
what he may be saying.
Right.
How Kid, now that is actually, he's seen the contract, he's willing to sign it, is not no talk, how he feels about it. Like, is he geared to go? He's always in the gym, but is it a new thing, or is it a new hype? Is it a new energy? Is it new motivation? Like, yo, this is official now. It's not just not me talking.
Nah, this shit don't rap. Kid been doing this shit too. This is another day waking up for kid like, all right, cool. We going in there with Shakur. I'm gonna knock him out. Like this kid don't not even kid would be more amazed with Tank Davis. Like he want to fight Tank. Like
Mhm.
Tank hit him. I want to see how hard he hit. Like kid is psycho like that. I want to see how hard he hit because I want to hit him like ooh. So for Shakur, he like Shakur don't got no damn power. This gonna be boring and shit. He gonna run and I gotta chase him all night. So
Mhm.
that's his view of it. Like yo, I'm gonna have to chase this dude all night. Because he's not gonna bring it to Kid. Once he feel Kid power, his ass is out of there.
Is it just the experience that
Yes.
it? No, I mean like with the team, with Goldable Promotions and stuff. Shout out to Bernard Hopkins. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya for even giving you the having that type of confidence and stuff like that, and giving y'all the green light to dare to be great. That's what's up. What is it? Is it just experience that they're like, or is it? It was a more in depth conversation. What else can you share that is just not experience, or is it? Why at first they felt like nah man, like not now, let's build them even more. What do you feel,
I
or
think
what was the
because
conversation?
I would think a lot of people still stuck in this Floyd Mayweather era. So
Mm,
they believe this owing taking a loss is like something detrimental. Opposing they had Canelo, so I don't know understand how they don't understand what a loss could do for a fighter, that they could really regrow and become a better version of themselves. Because experience is the best teacher. But
yeah.
so I can't answer for why they feel that way, but I guarantee after we knock Shakur ass out, their whole tone will be different.
Mm,
I guarantee the phone calls will be different and they'll be more like, how did you know? This. Even if it's competitive, not even knocking Shakur out, their tone will be different. That I don't know why they believe Shakur will knock Floyd out or really be able to hurt Floyd bad, but that's what they think.
damn, that's what they think, that they'll hurt Floyd.
Deep down in their mind, most people out of concern and love think he's too young because in the back of their mind, they think he might get hurt because he's too young, he's
Mm,
inexperienced. So it's more out of concern that I look from when people say that. I don't really look from hate when they, oh, he's not ready to get in there with Shakur. I look at it as concern and love, and I appreciate that. But like he said, let him show y'all. And he not even in his prime. Let him show y'all what he could do with y'all greatest one,
mm,
and he not even in his prime. So
yeah.
even if it's competitive, this boy not even in his prime yet. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it feels like more. It should be that y'all got nothing to lose, and Shakur Stevenson got everything to lose. It
That's
should
what
be
it is.
the
That's
pressure should
exactly
be
what
on
it is.
Shakur Stevenson, but it does seem like it's more pressure on y'all for whatever reason. It feels like that, like the energy, but it should feel like all the pressure is on Shakur.
It is.
Mm,
Shakur got to look good in there. Shakur got to make sure he don't get his ass knocked out. Shakur got a lot of pressure on his shoulders because Floyd is so young. And
mm.
Floyd is number 40 in
The
the
WBC.
WBC. So for the WBC, they looking like our number one better beat number 40. And it's a little more political than that. So they want Floyd to get his behind spanked for going the WBA route. But it is what it is.
And,
We're gonna
and
take that belt.
now that you
But
did mention the 40 rank of the WBC, is it any pro? It was it any hurdles to sanction that fight because
hell
you know.
no. Remember, Floyd hold a title, a WBC title. Now, whether they want to put us at 40 while the IBF got us at 11, WBA got us there, they got us at 40. If people
Mm,
can't see that there's something there, that they trying to keep us away from somebody, then
mm,
they don't understand how boxing really works. Because these sanctioning bodies, these belts, they want certain champions so they could get 3% out of that
yeah.
purse.
Mhm.
So if they could keep number 40 down here because they think this one is more marketable and this one would take it for a long term, that's just what they do. It is what it is. It's politics.
Good looking out, Adrian, with the $2 super chat. Thanks for not being a duck.
Yeah, right. You're welcome. You're welcome. I told y'all we wasn't capping. It wasn't me telling y'all that. That was the other people acting like that.
Hey, it could be a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? I remember when because Zapata was injured, right? So it had a, probably the stars aligned itself, right? He gave you that was the opportunity for y'all to get him. Almost like, bringing up, let's say, Devin Haney's situation with George Kambosos. George Kambosos was supposed to be fighting for, say, Lomachenko, but the war in Russia and Ukraine kept Loma. And
Right.
so then Devin Haney stepped in They gave him 24 hours to lock in a deal, and then he became undisputed in the lightweight division. So,
Right.
align itself. If the stars align itself, and then it probably if y'all win, then it's Kid Austin versus William Cepeda, Golden Boy in-house fight. Maybe.
If once we win, let me clear that
Yeah,
up.
I want
We'll
that
be
tank
able
fight.
to set our own things. Because remember, we work for ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I hope if they didn't get anything out of this, win, lose, or draw, if people didn't get anything out of this, them young boxers, they should have got out. You work for yourself. Because Oscar and them didn't want to do this. It was so many hurdles that it came down to sign a contract. We work for ourselves. So I hope people got that out of it. The young fighters. Because they got to bring boxing back. So it means these young fighters got to demand these fights with each other. And these promoters got to move out the way because they contractors too working for the fighters. So um
You
yeah.
know, you know, I've heard even Timothy Bradley. I want your take on Timothy Bradley because he said Timothy Bradley was elaborating. He elaborated in the past that he wants fathers out of the sport of boxing. What do you feel about those type of comments from Timothy Bradley?
I feel everybody entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody is built on their experiences. That what made them who they are. So from his experience, he feel like a dad shouldn't be in the corner. Maybe something went on with him and his dad when I don't know. That you never know. But I know nobody gonna protect a son like a real dad would.
Yeah,
Um,
I completely disagree with that because look at how you locked in that deal. I don't think that if you know what I'm saying you would have if you ain't know the business of boxing because to be all frank, not every father trainer knows the business of boxing. There's only very few of y'all, maybe just two of y'all, and you and Bill. Y'all know the business of boxing. Y'all trailblazer. For the people that don't know in the chat, these guys been independent since day one. You know what I'm saying? They've been partnering up with people. They're not under nobody. They partner up with Davis Entertainment out there in San Antonio, Texas. Then they partner up with Golden Boy Promotions. But they've been doing this independently since day one. So for anybody to be like, oh, well, Floyd Schofield Sr. should not be involved in Kid Austin's career. Like, where you think how he would have got to this position if it wasn't for his dad? Same thing goes for Bill Haney, and that's why I also disagree with what Timothy Bradley is saying. And if you look at the people, the fighters that have accomplished things in the sport of boxing, look at like Naoya Inoue. His father is the trainer, and people regard him as pound for pound, top 2, top 3. Look at what Teofimo Lopez accomplished early in his career when he beat Vasily Lomachenko and then beat John Taylor. His father is the trainer. Look what you're doing. So I don't understand. Maybe this possible matchup with Virgil Ortiz and Xander Zayas. Look at Virgil Ortiz Sr. He's been highly involved in his son's career. So I don't know where he really get that type of.
yeah. That's just his opinion. And nothing wrong with his opinion. Maybe he just feel like that. I know that I'm not getting out of my son corner because and it's just simple and it ain't no daddy thing, his daddy overbearing. We got over 300 fights together. Nobody gonna know him like I know him. I knew him before he knew himself when he was 8 years old, competing 9 years old, competing 10 years old. So I've been watching and studying Floyd since a baby. So he don't even gotta say a word, and I know exactly what he feeling, what he doing in there. So I
And
would
you
never get out my
hypnotized,
son
and he got
crying.
hypnotized.
For real, had to. But
Can
most
you
boxers,
can you explain that? Because I remember the last time we was chopping it up, you was like, he's molded to fight and beat Tank. Is
mhm.
he molded to beat and to fight and beat Shakur Stevenson? Because in the
Now
in
the
the beginning,
thing,
that was never the talk. Because of course he looked
right,
up to Shakur Stevenson as used to be one of his favorite fighters since the disrespect between Shakur dissing you and Kid not respecting him anymore like that. But
right.
how is what is it? Did you prepare your son for Tank because y'all but always believe that Tank will be the hardest opponent or that legacy fight for your son?
Tank is the hardest opponent. For anybody with that power, he could go away to the 12th round. You got to pitch a shutout and not having a frontal cortex. the part that control logical thinking, you
Mm.
can make a mistake. So that always been a hard one. Not saying Shakur can't hit now. He still got 10 knockouts. Let's get that clear. And we not underestimating all his brittle hands. Fuck that. People inject their hands and all this other shit. So we're not going in there acting like he not throwing nothing. But
Mm.
my biggest thing is hoping, not even hoping. My job is I got to keep Kid in there from getting too bored. That's the whole
Mm.
thing. It's just because if he's not too bored, he'll outbox Shakur all day. But Kid like the bang. He like feeling punches, and so keeping him, I go ahead and box him. That's I'm waiting to see how that go because
Ex-
Kid got this side where he just want to rock.
It's true because that did happen his last fight. So now y'all going into the biggest fight of y'all career. You know what I'm saying? Was it enough time for the mental part? Because it does seem like he still want to go out there and bang. He still got bored. After the third round, you can see he got come on, man. I don't want to do this for 12 rounds. Let's just bang. Let's just, throw down. You know, how is it important for him to stick with the game plan? Now y'all got a new trainer, Joan Guzman, Dominicano.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Great defensive fighter, great footwork of in his time. A lot of people felt like him and Floyd Mayweather around that time had the best footwork and defense.
That's why we brought him in because getting to Shakur is tricky. But we bringing in all the veterans that know how to get into him. We not playing with Shakur. We're not
Mm.
playing with him. So this is a fight. We coming back with that belt, and it's either one way. Shakur is gonna get beat in decision, or he's gonna get knocked out, and that's gonna determine how Floyd feel that night.
How that came about? How that connection when y'all connected with Joan Guzman? Who reached out to who? I know he does train, Jamel Charlo in Texas a lot. Did y'all run into each other in Texas or what was it?
Nah, I just felt like I wanted to hire him because he was supposed to be in camp with us 2 camps ago.
Mm.
But I mean, he's not cheap to afford. Like A-level coaches is not cheap.
Mm.
So now I can finally afford to bring him in camp. And he ain't the only one. I got another secret weapon
Mm.
coach helping us train. I got A-level spawn. So we're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna have a nice fight for the fans. The fans gonna win all day long.
I did like how he did. A lot of people do give credit to Derek James, but in that second fight with Brian Castano,
Mhm.
for me, that was all Joan Guzman. The style, the game plan, and I know from preparation, I know that Joan Guzman had a lot to do with that game plan. And we see how agile. We saw him in the back foot. We saw him how he was connecting some counter shots off the rope, shifting, turning, pivoting out right back to the center of the ring. He did a lot of great stuff. He was like a different Jamel Charlo. I think with Derek James, he made him sit down on his punches because he wasn't getting so many knockouts in the early in his career. But then he became a knockout artist. But then with Joan Guzman, he increased his power on the move. Like he had to sit down on his punches, but he increased it with the move. Is that something they are looking forward to? And he's only 22 years old.
Like I'm saying, they gotta wait and see. They gotta wait and see. We can't give away too much of the game plan. All we can say is that everything is signed. Our contract, Shakur contract, it's going down. It's going down, and it's gonna be exciting. I hope people tune in. This is gonna be exciting.
Well, a lot of people talk about turkey, the turkey purse, man, the turkey moolah, the turkey ching ching. Is it life changing money? I don't want to be in nobody's pocket, but of course,
Somebody whack ass. The crazy thing, punch. Pardon me.
mm,
Before I even got my contract, somebody leaked it online. How somebody leak my goddamn contract before I even get it?
I didn't even
I'm
see
not
it.
gonna say it must have been from the other side, but
Uh,
how the hell before I even got the email, before my whole team even got it,
that's crazy.
it's leaked online. But those are small things. So everybody after the promoter and everybody take their fees, we bring home 900,000. So that's life changing because that pay off a house, pay off your car, buy your little investment property. So
Mm.
now you're just boxing for the fun of it because you got the foundation under you. So now you can enjoy your thing because your kids got something to always say is theirs.
Well, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that was out there. But hey, that is good money. That is good money for the position where your son is at right now, where he's ranked and what he's accomplished and experience. That is money. That
That's
is good
great
money.
money. AC,
And
no, that's great money.
No, I'm looking at it as good money because I'm also looking at it what y'all gonna be doing and locking the deals y'all gonna be locking leading up to the fight in terms of sponsors and things of that nature.
Hell
That
yeah. You
that could
bring
pay
in
y'all.
over 1 million. You're gonna bring in over 1 million.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yo,
And then fight it, and then fight again in 3 months. Another
let me ask you
interview.
about other fights, man. That this pat not 2 weekends ago out there in Dallas, Texas. What you think
Right.
about the Madison Serrano and Katie Taylor fight?
Say that again.
What you think about the Katie Taylor and the Madison Serrano fight? What you thought about that fight if you got to see it?
It was good. It was exciting for just rock'em sock'em robots, but it was good.
Yeah. Who you think won
Mhm.
that fight?
I didn't care.
Yeah, you're not into you wasn't into that fight.
I wasn't into
The
I
scoring of the
wasn't
fight.
into the science of the box. I liked the fight. I liked that. But
Mhm.
I didn't like it was no real skill and science there. It was no real slipping, parrying. Like the skill level, it was more like hit me and I'm hitting you in a sense. So it was
Maybe with that
exciting. But are we gonna let the young girls go out and get hit in the head like that many times when is defense gonna play part in that?
maybe with that 2 rounds, the girls always complaining that they got to rush their work, more than anything else. What about what you think about that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul though? What do you think about that? That was life changing money for Mike Tyson.
I'm glad he didn't hurt Mike. I'm glad that you see Mike pull the punches. I told y'all back in the day that in the contract can't knock him out. So it's like I told people that back in the day. And do you see Tyson pull some of his punches and he take mercy on Tyson? So it was a good exhibition. Remember, it's an exhibition
Yeah, yeah.
match in a sense. So that's that. We not into that. I mean, we'll do exhibitions if we had to, but we're not
Y'all
into the YouTube
businessman. Y'all gotta
act.
be looking at Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Netflix and boxing. Kid Austin, Netflix. That's how I looked at that situation. I looked at it like, yo, people like, oh, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, cool. Mike Tyson's my favorite fighter, so I don't give a damn if he's 108 years old. I want to see him fight, right?
Right.
And I love Amanda Serrano and the ladies doing their thing, right? But I was thinking about how there's no Showtime, there's no HBO. A lot of people are saying that Top Rank may not lock a deal with ESPN, so they probably going to be outside of the sport of boxing. There is no American platform that's really investing in boxing. The Zone is not really from America, and
Right.
Amazon Prime is not really coughing up the money and
Right.
giving out budgets. So when I'm seeing Netflix is like, man, I hope these guys perform good in this contract to make these Netflix people be like, yeah, I like this new pipeline. You know,
Right. So what are you asking?
you look. Well, I mean, you was paying. I was asking you about that, but what do you feel about Netflix coming into the sport of boxing, being a new entity in the sport of boxing? What do you feel about that? Because American boxing is falling apart, and y'all American fighter.
They good. They good. I mean, I guess it's good to give people another outlet. How
Shit, it
many
better be
people?
good. Y'all fighters, y'all need that money.
Oh, we on the right side of we right on the right side of the tracks. People told me, remember Punch when I signed with Golden Boy? They said he crazy, Pop crazy. He don't know what the fuck he doing. We on the right side of the street. The zone is good. We got bank over here. Everybody chilling. So
Mhm.
we could fight in the UK and worldwide over there. We got the Prince over here with Golden Boy. So we in a good spot. Everybody said that I was a loony bin. So that's
Mhm.
for them to worry about the Amazons. Why did you not take Al Heyman contract? Remember? Now
Mhm.
look at Al Heyman in the
Yeah, true.
situation.
Mhm.
So people gonna learn. They gonna learn that I'm not as dumb as they think I was.
How's that? We don't know. I mean, you partner up with Golden Boy Promotions, but we seen. I know you don't want to manifest the laws, but if there is, y'all still in business together? Is it gonna be, you
Yeah, why
know?
wouldn't we be in business together? Like that don't
I
make
don't know.
sense. Boxers could get a loss. When you got a young fighter, you take the risk that you might get one. We don't care about that. Like I
Mm,
said, all the great fighters that he studied, that he's following, they got losses, but they challenged themselves.
mhm,
We're not gonna get no loss from Shakur. I don't know why people think we're gonna find out. I don't know why people think Shakur is like that. Like he's gifted, but in a fight, this a fight, man. This ain't no pity pat amateur running match. So I don't know why people think when they get down and dirty, he gonna be able to endure that.
But people
So I
can't
don't
get
know.
Shakur Stevenson into a fight. People can't get him into a fight.
Who?
Shakur, people can't get him into a fight.
Shit. Well, no, the people that y'all seen him in the ring so far
Yeah.
couldn't get him into a fight because
Mm,
those was select. Let me tell you this: those was strategically selected by promoters to build him. Not
mm.
disrespecting them. That's a fact. That's true. This fight wasn't promoted by none of the promoters. The promoters didn't really want this, except Eddie Hearn. This was made on Twitter. This was to show y'all the power of social media for y'all young fighters. This was just me and Shakur talking and said, all right, we both fighting, let's fight. And the promoters had to do what the boxers wanted them to do. So this was not made by his team didn't really want this fight.
Let,
But
let,
his
let, let's,
words,
let's go to the nitty gritty. Shakur, Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, his dad was in punch run boxing. His dad said, we're going to break his jaw. When he
that's
said
the
that,
goal.
when he said that, then Shakur Stevens said, "Hey, yo, punch." Let me give my opinion about that. That Shakur Stevens on punch drug boxing. This was like what 9 months ago.
Yeah, and that's
I
what
didn't hear
promoted this fight and made it big. It
that.
was not no promoter that wanted it. Oscar was telling her, though, don't take it. So, it just showed the power of social media and how
Mm-hmm.
y'all could connect to the world and how y'all could be your own bosses if y'all believe in yourselves. But that's on them.
Shit, where kid at right now? Where what he doing? Training?
He's on with the baby. He feeling a little under the weather. I
Nice,
think he
nice.
had a little bit of a cold, so he just relaxing, and the baby is in the room, not too close to him, but in the room. So he just chilling because his family leave next week, so he could go into training camp. So he's spending as much time with his family.
What when training camp starts? Because that's it is
We
a done
thinking,
deal.
we thinking in 2 weeks,
2 weeks,
something
February.
small. They probably had something small like an 8 week. Shakur ain't that tough to, y'all see. He ain't that tough to worry about, man.
Nah,
Oh my
come
God.
on, this is the
Y'all act
biggest
like
fight
we
of
going to
your
test
career.
for camp.
Don't downplay it. That is the best fight of your career. Let's go.
I never said that wasn't. But this isn't the best fighter we fought. Let's keep
In
it
the
real.
pro,
With all the sparring camps we had to go to help people, this isn't the best one we had to fight. Although he made Floyd thin. Power wise, he wasn't like not the best one. He wasn't the most threatening one.
but let me tell you this because I remember the story about that Tank don't want to spar y'all, right? But at least Shakur Stevenson sparred y'all. So what makes y'all think that a Tank would be harder to fight when he didn't even want to spar y'all? At least Shakur Stevenson sparred y'all.
Because power wise, he got sneaky power. Tank.
Mm.
Tank got sneaky power. He began his ass beating. Boop, he knocked the ass out. So Shakur not that. Not saying he don't have power, but Shakur don't have that power. That one punch
Yeah,
generated
knockout
sneaky
artist.
knock it.
Yeah.
Right. So we don't see what Shakur bring. Nobody's seen Shakur in trouble yet.
Mm.
So this fight is gonna be interesting. Nobody's seen Shakur get his nose broken yet. How he gonna react when he can't breathe? So we're gonna see. It's this to us. This is legacy to us. But Shakur ain't nothing to really work hard for.
Damn. The only bad thing about it, but it is what it is a world sport. He a world champion. That is not gonna the fight is not gonna happen here. That's the probably the bum side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not giving the bags. Pardon me, they're
And
not giving the bags out here.
and that's what I was trying to say like 5 minutes ago. That American boxing, is really is what you think it is. Is it the promoters? Is it the fighters? Or is it the fans? Because I always like in my channel, I always go with the fans. Like, yo, y'all like to promote to steal fights. Y'all always downplaying, devaluing every American fighter. It don't matter who it is. Y'all downplay Tank, you downplay Shakur, you downplay Tio, you downplay Haney, you downplay Ryan. Nobody like nobody, right? Like, is it what you think is happening to American boxing?
It's the boxers. The boxers don't know how to promote themselves no more. The
Mm,
boxers fell off. They got lazy. Remember back in the day, you knew every boxer's story. You knew the Mike
yep.
Tyson story, where he came from, the Larry Holmes, the Ali. And we didn't even have phones then. But how did we know their stories? And they had these lines that made you want to see them compete against this one because you know their backgrounds. Now we got social media, and these guys don't even put in the hard work to market themselves out there.
Mm.
Golden Boy don't market us or promote us. I be the one marketing and promoting us myself. So they just got lazy. And they gotta start fighting each other. If they want the world to watch, they're gonna have to start fighting each other. You can't keep giving cab drivers and then think that the world gonna keep wanting to watch this style of fighting. And you got bare knuckle out here, you got MMA out here that's doing all this other stuff, but they're gonna want to keep watching fights where people walk out without black eyes or bloody nose or nothing. That
Yeah.
that's
And I don't think that also there's enough of statement wins. I think there's big wins, but statement wins eh, we got Bam Rodriguez. He had a statement win with El Gallo, but statement like knockout versus a credible opponent. Elite versus elite, and then in his spectacular performance and stuff like that. We don't have enough of that. So I
right.
don't think that they don't expect anything. When there's no expectations, then or anticipation, because anticipation sells. There's no
Right.
anticipation or nothing, no expectation or nothing, then it's like, I'm gonna watch something else. Let me watch college football.
Right. Right. I totally agree.
But hey, I think in this fight, somebody got to make a statement.
I think
So,
on this whole card, people gonna be making statements. On
so,
this whole card coming up, is gonna be statements made on all sides. It's gonna be exciting.
so the card is Bivol Beterbiev, right? That's the Bivol Beterbiev card. So it's Beterbiev, Bivol. I think that Masrimov versus Boachuk is on the card. It was supposed to be Virgil Ortiz and Bulls, but it may be now Virgil Ortiz and Xander Zayas. It's gonna
Yeah,
be not
Xander signed it. They said Xander signed his contract.
another young hungry lion, 22 years old, just like your son. And people saying that
Floyd and them is friends. We was in Florida training with it was
Xander.
him,
Mhm.
Xander. I never call him by his name because I remember him from having blue goddamn hair. He used to always throw me off with that shit. But yeah, we've been in so many camps with him. They train alongside of each other, so we happy to see him made it just as well as Floyd, because not too many of them out of that class made it.
I
Out of
like
that class of fighters.
these young fighters. This young generation of young fighters really want to dare to be great. They
Hell yeah.
truly, it's just not talk. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, they gave him an hour to sign. He signed it in a minute.
I told you this new era of fighters, the Carmel, this guy, the Floyds, the Masons, they coming out begging. These kids ain't going for that Floyd Mayweather shit. They don't give a damn about these. They want legacy, all of them. So it's gonna be amazing boxing. The future, the next, I guess, 20 years, 15 years is gonna be amazing.
I think so too. I truly think so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think the fans got to get behind it. They got to get out that Mayweather type of mindset, like you were saying earlier, because the fans have adopted that mindset. Look, your son get dropped. They're not even talking about the character. They're not talking about, oh, he got up and finished the fight and finished strong. They're not talking about. They're just talking about, did you see what happened in the 11th round? My man, did you see the whole fight? Like
No. In
that's
boxing, people gonna get dropped. You don't
exactly.
care about that. You get up and fight. This is boxing. Man, people be bugging. What they think you playing tennis? Oh, he fell. Nah, nigga, this
They
is
bougie
boxing. You
now,
fall, you get
man.
up.
They
I
bougie,
noticed that
bougie
Floyd
fans.
Mayweather ever. They think everything got to be pretty and look at nah. The thing that our last fight, people didn't. I didn't want to use that style, but they didn't understand the style Floyd used because they don't understand who Henry Armstrong was. So they
Mm.
didn't understand why Floyd had his head in that position. The guy was hitting Floyd with illegal shots behind the head.
Yeah,
Behind the head
yeah,
is
yeah.
not
He
a
did.
legal shot. The shot Floyd got dropped with was behind the head. Um, and Floyd's biggest issue was the ref said, this is why he turned around. The ref standing right here. You seeing him in flagrant. So he was trying to bring attention, I guess, to everybody. Like, yo, this dude is flat out. But I told Floyd, you don't have to show nobody what's happening. Just keep working, you know.
Man, he's
But
he was probably fooling the ref with his footwork, going from orthodox to southpaw. The ref is out of precision.
but people don't if they understood that Henry Armstrong was considered the the greatest ever. Until Sugar Ray Robinson popped along. But this is who that was, and that style is an amazing style. And Floyd trying to learn it. Floyd is working on it. He's trying to develop it a little more. And because for Floyd, it don't matter if he get hit. So he don't give a damn. He gonna get up anytime and still win a fight.
It's just sad that boxing is 100+ year sports, and we see how many times the fans get humbled. Like, come on, look at Muhammad Ali. Everybody knows Muhammad Ali. Everybody's seen the footage when he's in the tunnel telling his team, like, yo, y'all acting like this is a funeral. Everybody know, if you know the sport of boxing, that before the fight with Sonny Liston, he got dropped in that fight, got up, finished the fight, and that's the reason why everybody thought that he was going to get killed by Sonny Liston, and then he humbled the world. Like, how many times do the boxing fans over the years need to be humble? And then we see a young fighter. Nah, I don't think that Kid Austin is ready. Did you think that what Fred Benitez at the age of 17 was ready?
Right,
Did you
right.
think that 22-year-old Cassius Clay was ready? You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao got knocked out twice early in his career, became an 8 division world champion. Do you think that he was ready? Like,
Right.
that's the beauty of boxing. The people, and it's unfortunate, but it's a great thing that the fighters that exceed the expectation get the ultimate praise. But almost every great fighter, you guys knock, and they have to prove to y'all. So I don't think this is a sport where you need to knock anybody or say, oh, he's not ready. You're not in the gym with Schofield. You're not in the gym with Kid Austin. A lot of y'all dudes don't follow the amateurs like that. That's why I know about Kid Austin, because I follow y'all from the amateurs, you know. And out before you got on the panel, I was like, yo, guys like Gervonta Davis had almost 250 amateur bouts. These guys have 200. Adrian Broner got 300 amateur bouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, when y'all hate when these fighters want their payday, just remember that they fought 200 to 300 amateur bouts without a payday.
Right. They don't understand.
They don't
I'm looking at my little daughter sit here. She over here bugging her, you know. She was trying to get my attention, loving my family, my queen, my daughters, my stepdaughters. This shit is amazing. Life is good, man. Life is good. I can't complain.
Hey, life got their up and down, but it's also, but hey, if there's no downs, then you won't even notice the ups.
Right. But Punch, I want to tell you something though, real fast. This is just between us talking. I want to tell you thank you, brother, because you was the one who started this whole shit with the Bill Haney thing when we had that argument. If that shit never popped off, we probably wouldn't be on this course right here. So much praise to you. Told you I always got you, and we gonna do all right. We gonna be good, Punch. But then another thing I want to tell you is about growth. And this is more messages for people out there. No matter what videos or whatever y'all see on me, I'm telling y'all, it's about growth and therapy. A lot of us don't understand that when we, especially boxers, where me and Floyd came from, you don't understand what life does to you when it's developing you. And sometimes you get a point in your life where you got to reflect on yourself, address the inner child, those wounds, and get that therapy and heal yourself. I've been in therapy, for about 2 years now. I still have my moments, but I've been going weekly now. Life is good, brother. Life is good. And anybody who's having toxic relationships, sometimes y'all could be bouncing it off each other, because we like attract like. For you to get with that person, y'all drew each other to each other. And when you're arguing, sometimes you're reflecting and they reflecting, and it's just wounds that y'all had from past experiences. So therapy do help. Me and my queen went through our therapy, and we love life. So anybody could say, you do too. And my baby said she go to therapy too, because sometimes she join us. So anyway, life is good, Punch. I hope all the fans out there understand that we not stressing about nothing. We enjoying life, and we gonna shock the world. This is legacy, man. The day after is gonna be amazing.
Hey, that's life, man. The ups and downs, the acknowledging. Some people don't go their life acknowledging the wrongs and try to make it better, or try to be a better person or whatever like that, or try to fix whatever it is, So right. I'm happy what you said about and men, when we, like, back in the days, men therapy, it don't go together. Like if you would have tell somebody back in the 90s therapy, you'd be like, therapy? What the fuck is you talking about
For
therapy?
real.
Like just to get men from our community and stuff like that, black, brown, whatever y'all want to call it, people, you know, fuck the race shit, but just to get men to think about therapy, that's the hardest shit for you to say, what I'm saying, the therapy stuff, that's something that is good as a good message out there for the people
But
out there.
a lot of time our people, men, we don't realize the beatings we take because we've been beat on so long since birth. We think that's normal. Until you get to a certain point or a certain bracket, tax bracket in life, you find out that shit ain't normal. You
Mhm.
know, people shooting at you and your homeboys, and y'all go out the next day like shit is cool. That ain't
Mhm.
normal.
That shit
That's
ain't
like being in war your whole life. Now you get out of war, you got PTSD, and you gotta address this shit, and you don't got nobody to guide you and tell you, yo, listen, maybe look at it this way, maybe look at it that way, because you used to looking at it daddy way and Uncle Larry's way and this one way, all the toxic people that was around. And sometimes you gotta help yourself.
yeah.
Whoever out there, when it comes to therapy, it's about yourself. You gotta help yourself because once you help yourself, then you can help others. Then you can heal, work with others. You can heal others once you heal. So
Mhm.
it's all good. Trust in it, believe it, work it. Life is good.
And what about let's say like your son, like sometimes how I say this, like let's say my son's mom, she like, you think our son needs therapy? I'm like, he ain't even going through nothing. But she just said maybe he just needs somebody to talk to before, maybe there's some things he want to talk that, I mean, he got something to say, but is not comfortable saying to mom or dad or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to
Yeah.
wait till something to have that therapy. So I'm
Right.
learning that now, that you don't have to go through something to even get that therapy. And I said a long time ago, fighters, come on, this is a line of work that is not normal.
Right. At
It's
all.
not
Beating
normal.
people up every day.
So you think do fighters, including your son, do you think that they need therapy as well, like after a fight? Because I think
I
a fighter
know.
got to be bipolar because they got to become two people. Think about it. They got to go
Right.
to your son got to go to war February 22nd, but after that war, he has a son, a little son to attend to. So how does he has to channel? How a fighter need to channel and need to become a father, man, but a warrior that's trained to kill somebody in the ring. How do you think that your son and fighters should open the doors for them to be, to be in therapy and things of that nature?
I know my son will be going through therapy because our life was different. We went through some things that you need therapy with. So I know my son, he already started, but he's gonna continue his therapy as he go. He has therapy to work on with his mom. He didn't grow up with a mom. I
Mhm.
remember growing up as a kid and at 8, 9, going to the amateurs. He used to see people with their moms be like, why they got their mom and my mom don't call me? So, keeping the kid focused on boxing while they going through that or class, school trips with the mom or family day and he don't got no family or he got his dad and dad got to work 2 jobs or this. So yeah, there are things he would have to talk about and discuss and he had a road. We're gonna have I can't wait till people see the movie. When they
That's
see his
that's what I'm
movie
about
and
to
see
say
my
right
movie.
now. That's what I was about to say right now. Got to be a documentary because your son just started talking about the
Hmm.
situation with his mother. Because remember in the beginning, y'all didn't even want to touch on
They didn't
that
talk about
subject.
nothing.
He ain't even talk, he ain't even want to talk. So he was probably still going through it as he's growing into a grown man. You know what I'm
We
saying?
learn it. We learning this shit punch as we go. Like my mother dropped me off in the shelter when I was 14 years old.
Man,
So I never had family. Then when I got him at 2 years old, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing as a dad. I was straight A&R, and I got a little 2 year old. And they tell me you got to get a warehouse job. You can't be an A&R no more. So now
because
you're
that
homeless, you got a baby, you don't know about being a dad. I didn't have no fucking dad. So it was like, you learning as you go. So this has been a good journey. We done what most people that came, we went against the stats.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
stats, a felon, a former felon, turn around, get a kid, they homeless, they do this now, they fighting for a world title. This the real pursuit of happiness happening in people's face. And Floyd said you ignoring his message. I don't see the chat, so
that I'm
He said,
ignoring
I
you.
see you looking at my messages. I'm not looking at your messages, man. I'm trying to find out how to get on the comments. Why don't you jump on with us?
Who, Floyd?
Yeah, I'm telling you to jump.
Probably forward it again. Shout out to Kid Austin. Floyd Schofield Sr. and Kid Austin for signing that deal, bro. That's a great thing, man. It might not beat the fight, the fight that many have been asking for. We've been asking, of course, Shakur, Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis. But hey, like I said earlier on about the Lamar Roach versus Gervonta Davis, I'm not a fan of that fight, but I'm gonna look at it a different way. How about let's look at it from Lamar Roach standpoint? You know what I'm saying?
Floyd said send him a link so he could jump on with us.
You don't
You
got
got
the.
here, I'm gonna give you his information so you can send it to him. Hold on.
All right.
All right. Okay, he told me to copy and paste it, so I'm gonna copy and paste it to him.
All right. Kid Austin got cojones. Facts. But yeah, man, this is a good fight. I'm liking how the young fighters are stepping up. Daring to be great. Don't give a damn about the titles right now. It's all about the matchups. Well, of course, the title, but just like Xander Zayas at the age of 22 stepping up, we got Kid Austin stepping up in the same card. That's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. It's going to be in the same card for these
So
guys.
be looking for him. I sent him that link to join on the link you sent me.
Oh, you don't got it?
I just sent it to him, so
okay,
he get so just look when he click you because he's
got
trying
you.
to get in.
Got you. Yeah, man, I like that. I like that. What do you think about that Gervonta Davis Lamar Roach fight?
Really punch.
Hey, man, look.
Really?
You think I like the fight? You know I don't really like the fight, but hey, it's gonna happen. So I'm looking at it the other way around. All right, so I won't get frustrated at the Gervonta Davis side while you taking the fight. Let me look at it from the Lamar Roach side.
We looked at it from the we the number 2 side. Why you wouldn't have got a champion from a whole nother weight division to fight, and we right here to fight. So that's why to us it's like, really, all right, cool. You're gonna get somebody from 130 and fight them for your title shot, like they've been campaigning at 135. So I don't get it, but that's their game plan, so you can have good knockouts, and it works for them.
Look, everybody, it sells, man. It sells the niche fan that he got. You know, think about it. Do you when you was working, do you go to work and tell the supervisor, your boss, be like, yo, I want to work harder. Just give me the hard jobs. Nah, you go to work and be like, man, I hope it's an easy day. And I think that's the way that Gervonta Davis go to work. Hey, it's an easy day. I'm not gonna ask for no overtime. I ain't gonna ask to clean the whole building if I only got to clean one floor and still get paid the same way.
I totally agree.
I don't think that people hold them accountable enough. So if I'm a businessman and I'm in the business of Gervonta Davis, unfortunately,
Right.
I'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I understand it. But I understand it.
He's on pound for pound list. You got the guys like
But what legacy is he gonna be remembered for?
none. He ain't gonna, and that's the unfortunate part because I do believe that he got all the skills in the world. I do believe that he got special skills to even be the favorite in any fight that they match him up with in the 135 or even 140. He will be probably the favorite, even in 140, they will put him as the favorite. You know, so
Right.
I don't know. I don't understand why they don't want to, like let him have that because money comes and goes, man. Money comes and goes.
Is Kid in the comments? Because I can't see the comments. Last time I tried to hit your comments.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Golden Boy Promotion sweater.
What's happening?
Father of the year. What's good, champ? Yo, so finally it's not no more talk. You saw the paperwork. You signing too. How does it feel now? Does it feel like, it's just another day? I manifest this. I always knew this was coming. How do you feel about that?
I say it's just another day. Just living my dream. You know, it feels great to be able to have this fight here. Like, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Come on, you feel you like it's like you graduated from school and it's like, yeah, I got my degree anyway. Come on, let's go. I don't want to go to the prom anyway.
I mean, more so the fact I'm not proving anything to nobody else. I'm proving something to myself. So I'm
Okay.
happy.
That's what's up. That's what's up, and I'm glad that again you guys had an opportunity not to take not to get this fight, not to call for this fight, you know, and a lot of people feel like you're taking a risk. Your team outside of your father feels like you're taking a risk. People feel like you're not ready. People feel like you don't have the experience. People feel like what I'm saying. I mean, everybody is let's be honest. 90% of the people is against you stepping up right now.
Yeah.
What? And I know you don't got to prove nothing to nobody but yourself. But is it gonna be sweeter if you do prove it? You're gonna have your Muhammad Ali Cassius Clay moment.
Look, a victory like this, it's not gonna change me. You know, I ain't gonna be like bouncing off the walls. You know, losing my mind just because I beat one of the top guys. It's just gonna make me want to work harder and see, if I can continue going down the same path. Beating other top guys. So of course, after that day, it's gonna be like, what, I did it, but I got to get right back in the gym, right back to the drawing board, seeing what I could do better. So yeah, it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining.
But that I don't think that you at this point now you don't like hearing it as much because of course Shakur Stevenson you feel he disrespected your dad, and now is I don't see you how I used to see you. I had a lot of respect for you. I did look up to you coming up. Probably told me a thing or two in that ring when we sparred, when we worked out. But this just is not another fighter. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy that gave a lot of respect to and thought that it was the best of his generation. So it gotta be sweeter than just
Look,
beating another
it,
top fighter.
it's not none of that. Like, yes, I feel like it's more so personal, just because of the fact, just like he was talking reckless, because I find it weird that one of the top guys will get in their feelings just because one of the younger guys want to take their spot. That's how boxing's
Mhm.
supposed to be. I've never known a man to get in his feelings just because somebody wants his spot. It's like, if you want my spot, all right, cool, come take it. So it was just the way he flipped it that made it kind of more so personal. But you gotta respect Shakur's boxing ability and his boxing skill. Is he
Mhm.
boring? Yes, he's very boring, but he knows how to box. But I think that's gonna be the only part that's gonna make it a little more sweeter. Like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing all that talking. I just want my respect at the end of the day. No matter what, I just want my respect.
I think you already getting the respect for taking the fight, for fighting this type of fighting in the stage of your career. So that's respect in itself. How do you feel? I mean, of course, you ain't gonna give up the game plan, but how do you feel? A lot of people just saying that you got a puncher's chance, that you're gonna knock. If you win, you get a knockout, but ain't nobody really looking at you outboxing them. Nobody's giving that type of prediction. What will be sweeter? And I told this to you, and I
I
asked it to your dad.
left the
A
water boiling
knockout,
on the stove. My bad.
go
Keep
ahead.
going.
A knockout or outboxing them, outclassing them.
You asked me which one would look better.
What would be sweeter for you? Since many people believe if you do win, it would just only be because you got a puncher's chance, you'll knock them out or stuff like that. But what would be sweeter? A knockout, stoppage, TKO, or outclassing him, outboxing him in his own game?
What's ever gonna give me that WBC belt? A fight. You can't just stick to one game plan. You always gotta mix it up. So it's whatever game plan my coaches give me in that corner, and it's on me to execute that game plan. So whichever one works, it's always, no matter how you win. If it's a ugly, dirty, not dirty, but like if it's an ugly fight, if it's a close fight, you got to win. I'm just going. I'm not backing down from nobody. So
You're always going to learn from your experience, whether you struggle a little bit, whether you blow dude out the water in a ring. What do you feel like you learned from your last fight going into training camp this time around? What's your mindset? What do you feel like you needed to work on or want to work on?
I say more so don't stop I know, bro, because I know my dad said it. But it's just more so the fact, don't feed into, don't give into their game plan. Because, my last fight, I mean, you can't deny it. We went back, studied it. I was boxing beautifully. I think it's probably one of my best, boxing fights. But he wanted to make it rough, and me in my head, I'm like, you know what? Now I got to get my respect, because if I don't get my respect, he's just gonna come push me around. So it's just me trying to, just fight him at his game plan. And then on top of that, hearing the crowd cheer and everything, it just like gets you going. Like, okay, this is what they. Yeah, the adrenaline was getting to me too, because like this is what they like. Like, you know what? It ain't gonna hurt to give them, a good show. So, but
a lot of people always talk about the Mexican style, but there's a style like in Texas, y'all do like to go out there and scrap. It's on like Earl Spence. Earl Spence likes to scrap. The Charlos, they like to scrap. So is I don't even think too much is yes, they got a Mexican style, but there's a style in Texas that y'all like to fight. You know what I'm saying? And before, your father used to say that you get bored in there. You know what I'm saying? You just want to throw down. There's a fight in the end of the day. And I said, I think the only criticism really that I had on the last fight was patience. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all the skills. You already got multiple skills. You could switch, you could box, you could bang, you could do all of that, right? I think the knockout for you was always there.
That's the thing in like most of my fights. It just be the patience, like, because like somebody hits you in your face, I'll be ready to take their neck off their body. But like fights like these, you gotta have patience. If you don't have patience, you'll run into something, because he's his top, level. What's the word? Tier A guy. Yes, you can't be rushing in like that. So we got a couple things.
Now, we were talking about Joan Guzman earlier. What do you feel Joan Guzman for yourself is going to bring to the table? Like, what you have studied probably Joan Guzman. I know you probably didn't see him active, but he was one of the best, had one of the best footworks, defense back in the days and stuff for a Dominican fighter. You feel me? What do you feel about what he's going to bring to the table and to enhance your arsenal?
I feel like he's going to bring a lot. He has a lot of knowledge. He's been on those levels before. I feel like he's going to push me the way I need to be pushed, and my dad being there. It's going to be a great camp. And, it's good to, see I never got to train with a former world champion. Like, so it's good. It's going to be real good.
Is the training camp going to be in Texas or in the mountains? Is it going to be in New York? Hey, New York, Florida? Damn, I was going to say New York, because, Joan Guzman.
New York is cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Hey, it's good. It's good out here now. Yeah, you gotta train in the cold, man. You gotta train in the cold.
Oh, no, it's gonna be in Florida.
Y'all don't believe in that high altitude training and stuff like that. Y'all don't believe in that? Like, y'all gotta go to the Colorado Springs and things of that nature.
Nah, we don't need that for Shakur. I'm being real. We love to do, but it ain't that serious, y'all. And we will pull it off. It's just not that serious. He won't get fatigued enough for Shakur.
Nah,
Shakur not a swarmer like Renee. Renee swarming pressure. So it's always breathing and adrenaline. Shakur not that type of fighter. Shakur take a lot of breathers, so you don't have to go up mountains for Shakur. He ain't gonna be attacking like that.
I'm praying he comes out on that front foot. I'm gonna sit him right back on that back foot. Fight. So after the fight, to me, Shakur can still be a legend and whatnot. So I'll show the utmost respect. But as far as like going into the fight,
now I always respect Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Because I never, like I was saying earlier, I never tried to analyze him as a different fighter. He is who he is and what he does. But I also, in this matchup, I also want people to get the respect that both of y'all guys deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because if Kid does win, he fought that guy Shakur that is top tier, elite, and things that I want him to get his ultimate respect. Not like, right. Oh, Shakur ain't this. Like some of the people be like, oh, Shakur don't got no power to go. Shakur don't got this. Shakur don't got that. And then if Kid does win, they're gonna be like, oh, but you said he wasn't this, he wasn't that. So y'all gotta climb another mountain. You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa. I want this for Shakur also to be like, hey, yo, there's a hungry lion. You know what I'm saying? He got the skills. He been in sparring. He been with the best of them. Everybody knows that you ain't never heard a bad sparring session from Kid Austin. That's one thing. Like you heard about it when everybody, Remember Tank in Russia, or Lomachenko or Shakur, Tio with this one or whatever. Even Mike Tyson got dropped in the sparring in a sparring that everybody knew about, right? But we never heard somebody got the best of them in Kid Austin.
Everybody
Yeah.
has, but
People,
like it's just
it's
the
brought me
order.
young.
What? Yeah, you over there coughing, man. What's wrong with you?
Come on,
Hell
you
yeah,
smoke.
feel like I'm getting the cold. But let
Come on, you smoking
me
that?
tell y'all.
You ain't smoking no more, right?
Nah, I'm still smoking. Let me tell. um, let me tell y'all. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't even gonna get into
I threw
that.
you
I
off.
ain't even gonna get
I
into
threw
that.
you off.
I ain't get into that. I'm gonna stay humble. Um, this is gonna be so good, y'all. But one thing I want to tell y'all is we have to give Shakur the utmost respect for bringing real school boxing back, where he fights the 1 or 2 guy. That's
Yeah, man.
right. No matter how it is, we got to give him that respect because other champions not doing that. They picking and choosing here the safest route, like a Roach. That's a safer route. Shakur is giving the people in his weight division that's 1 or 2 the chance to fight. Not going to 125, 130. He didn't do that, and I really appreciate him for that.
Oh, whoa,
And
not too much, pops, because let's not discredit Roach. He decent, you know,
no, I'm
opposition.
saying he don't campaign at 135 though.
Oh, he
For you
don't.
to
No,
get somebody at 130 and bring him up to fight for a world title shot, and don't even really campaign at 135. So the guys that's 1, 2, 3 that bust their ass to get up there, you gonna jump past them to get somebody that's not even ranked at 135. So that to me, that ain't what champions do. Champions supposed to give within that top 5 a shot because they earned it. They gave their life to get to the top 5. So I'm glad Shakur, we give him utmost respect for that part. No matter what shit we talk about him, we respect him a lot for that.
What was one fight that you seen from Shakur where it could be recent, where you when you was looking at it and you'd be like, man, I had a lot of respect for him, but maybe he ain't what I think he was or is. What was
nah,
that fight that you probably seen?
I never looked at none of his fights like that.
Yeah, I don't look at we don't look at Shakur fights like that.
That's just how he
I mean,
fight his own
De
fight.
Los Santos and people criticizing with the De Los Santos and the Ordom fight because he did wonderful versus the Valdez and Consocial and Yoshino and Hearing. You know what I'm saying? So I know that there's some power and there's some greatness in Shakur, I believe so. But what I'm talking about your eyes, because we're not fighters out here. It's your eyes. What do you feel like you saw the fight? Be like, I could have done this to him on that round. I could have.
I don't base what I could do, just off of, another person fight. That's not how I look at his fights. Like
Okay.
when I look at fights, I'm looking for flaws he made, certain things, that could possibly capitalize on.
don't
But
tell your secrets,
well,
brother.
okay, right. But you just never know
Don't tell your secrets.
who's gonna show up in that ring that night. So sometimes you watch a fight, you can't plan for that same, you know.
Right.
I'm not for that, Shakur that fought Edwin. I'm playing for the one that fought Oscar Valdez, So
Okay.
it just varies. You can't go in the fight thinking you're gonna get this fighter, and then when this fighter looked better than you thought, it's like, oh, okay, I didn't prepare for this. So
Right.
I ain't used.
Do you think that Shakur is one of the smartest fighter in boxing?
Oh, for sure, yeah. You can't like
No.
look.
No.
Now I see me and him. We're gonna debate. I go for my opinion. If we talking about as of today, yeah,
Mhm.
as of today, yeah, and
In
it's
boxing, that means no other boxer is smarter than Shakur.
hold on. Well, I'm saying
IQ is
I'm
IQ.
as of
IQ, there's no other boxer smarter than Shakur right now in boxing.
one of. I'm saying he's one of. Like he
I'll
has,
put him top three.
he has the
How?
grandfather. Hold on,
Who's
I'm
the
explaining.
top 3? Oh, go ahead.
He grandfather, that has all that knowledge. He has Terrence Crawford. He has Andre Ward. He did have Floyd Mayweather. So these are fighters that all instill stuff into him. I'm not saying he's the top one, but he got to be like top 5
Top.
as of
Okay, so
as of
so let's
today.
count. Let's count them down. Do we have a higher IQ than Crawford?
No, he's learning
No,
from
no.
Crawford.
Do we have a higher IQ than Canelo? We could keep going down the list. He
Oh,
don't have the highest IQ.
Hmm.
I'm,
That's
that's
He
the
don't
shit.
have the highest IQ in boxing in the top 5.
No,
I don't know why people
top
say
5
that.
though, but
That's because they're
that's
not looking at all the other fighters that have a higher IQ than him because they're not in his division. Now, if they said he's the top 5 in lightweight, I can understand that. But the top 5 in all boxing, high IQ, no, he not.
I don't know. What we see, look, I never seen Shakur with a guy like. I never seen Shakur with how Bud look like with Mazrimov. I think Canelo Alvarez is great, one of my favorite fighters, but he loses certain rounds too. You know what I'm saying?
But
I barely
IQ, you
see
just judge an
Shakur lose.
IQ.
I barely see him lose rounds.
Look at his competitors he was fighting. Even the ones that y'all said that was champions, were they A-level champion, B-level champion, C-level champions? Look at their resume. How did they get their belt? From being
Mhm.
handed it to them? Like, you got to look at the whole story of the fighter. I look at the whole story when I'm selecting a fighter. I'm not looking at the fluff, the marketing, the promoters put money here, they got a cab driver for him to knock out. I'm not, or they got matchmakers that they know he will look good against, so they give him that because it's business. So I don't look at that shit. I
How
look
about
at
in this
like,
young generation?
huh?
How about in this young generation? Because of course we compared them to a Canelo and Bud that is like we already know they all-time greats. You know, they could retire right now. They're going first ballot Hall of Famer. They already done shit that they don't even got to fight no more. So what about in this young generation? Who you
But
believe?
he's not in the young generation. He's in the tank generation. That's the school he's from. The young generation, he's not. He's looking like he's the young generation, but he's actually an older generation that didn't step up yet to fight
Mhm.
the bigger names. So he's considered like that, but he's not in the young generation. He's supposed to have four Terrafimo by now, Tank by now, Devin by now. They just
Loma.
found ways to duck. Yeah, Loma. All ducking each other. That's the class he from. He just fronting like he in the younger school.
Mm. I feel I asked the question about why I asked the question because just like when Kid said earlier about when he does get hit, he wants to go and fight, right? But in that level, that he even if he does get hit, he still got to stick to the game plan, right?
Right.
That's the part of growth. It's not throw the game. Oh shit, I got hit, and then I'm gonna throw that game plan away and stuff like that. That's why I felt you in the corner was trying to stress it. Yo, but stick to boxing. That motherfucker can't fuck with you in boxing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you going into his game. Like he's inviting you to his style for no reason when you could.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that now with a Shakur, he could develop. That was his experience with you in the corner as well, saying, "Yo, just because let's stick to the game plan." You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking the question about IQ and things of that nature.
If you didn't hear the interview at the end, I said now that Floyd showed he got flaws, maybe one of them will get him in the ring now. Because they see his vulnerabilities.
Mhm.
So that he just had an off night. And I believe they underestimated us by giving us that belt. Because they gave us that belt. They gave us that belt. Punch. They gave us that belt. And the bad part about it, they didn't even put a rematch in the contract. So they're gonna regret that one.
Oh, there's no rematch
They're
clause.
gonna regret that one. They're gonna be crying the next day.
Yo, there's no breaking
They're gonna
news.
be
There's no
crying.
rematch clause.
But we still gonna give him a rematch because he gave it to us. But they didn't put no
What about the
rematch
tank
clause.
knocks on your door? If you beat Shakur Stevenson, tank knocks on your door, you gonna give it back? You gonna give Shakur a rematch?
Shakur
Come
gave
on,
us
man.
$1 million. Why we wouldn't give him a rematch? That man set us straight. He gave us $1 million, and he could have chose anybody else. So hell yeah, we gonna give him the rematch. He deserved it for giving my family generational wealth. Giving him a head start.
So, kid, you align with your dad on that one. Do you feel like if you beat Shakur Stevenson and Tank says, you know
You
what?
gotta stop saying if, brother. You Team Schofield.
I,
I know you're a journalist, but right now while we're on it, you gotta say when. You gotta say
I,
when you beat
I
Shakur.
always say that you're gonna manifest the win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna manifest the win. I don't want to. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want you to manifest the win. Of course, man. We've been talking about this type of opportunity and fight for a long time. And yo, I can't wait. But you know how boxing is. What's next? Because that's gonna be the questions, right?
Yeah,
That's gonna be the question. That's going. Hey, yo, post fight interview. Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, you shocked the world. Who are you? It's gonna be what's next,
it's gonna
right?
be a vacation. We're gonna take a breather. We're gonna take a breather next. After we take that belt home, we might take like 6 months off just so he could bask and like, oh my God, I really did it. So, I'm gonna let him get some time to get his mind right.
Take that money. I'm gonna invest it. I'm gonna retire. I'll see y'all later.
Man, gonna
First,
retire.
why you got the baby?
Cause she cleaning and she using the bathroom.
All right, Punch. Well, any other questions, Punch? We've been on here about an hour 45.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
y'all just okay.
We just you on there now. You got anything to say to your fans and
no, you got the
everybody
biggest.
else?
Well, the biggest one of your career was the birth of your son this year. This going to be one of the most monumental years of your life. If all right, not if. If you when you get the victory versus
There we
Shakur
go.
Stevenson.
There we go. You're talking it right now, brother. Talking it right.
Yeah, man. It's
Oh
gonna be.
man. Yo,
Oh
are
no,
you
no,
coming,
I'm sorry,
Punch?
not this year. It's gonna be
Are
in
you coming?
now. Hell yeah, I'm going on this one.
Really? You be front. You tell me, yeah, you don't even come.
Hey man. Hey, I got housewife. I got 3 kids.
I
Sometimes
understand. I understand.
you feel me?
I
Sometimes I'm like, yo,
understand.
I'm out, and then yo, my kid's been sick all like because they've been homeschooled, right? So this is the first time where one of my son, he's autistic. So let's put him in a school with kids that maybe he's gonna speak a little better and things of that nature. But ever since they got into now school, it's like they getting sick. Like all over. It's like I've been in the hospital probably like 9 times since September.
It's going around. It is going around. They ain't playing.
Yeah, man. So
Whatever
take
they
care of
spraying
that
the
little
air
one,
with.
man. Take care of that little one.
Whatever they spraying that air with, they ain't playing.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I got to get ready to go, Punch, and I appreciate you.
appreciate y'all too, man. I'm very, very happy of this opportunity and your journey, man. It's very great to see. Crazy. Now he got a kid, man. We remember he ain't even
I'm not playing Punch. You see this
kid got
right?
a kid.
See this right here? This is why Shakur, he gotta get it, yeah. This is why. And
legacy.
it's just more so the fact, like, one, I don't never want my son going to school and he be like, yo, I seen that fight of your dad, he got beat up. So that's one. But two, just more so the fact this is who it's all for. And like, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm a
And the
gamer.
Bentley. And the Bentley. You say you're gonna give your dad a Bentley after the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple of people owe me gifts after this damn fight. Oscar, Bernard, all of them. I
Oh, you
want
got bets with them?
Rolexes.
You got bets
All
with
of them
them?
owe me. Huh?
You got bets with them?
No bets with them. After we bring that belt back after they doubt it, I want Rolexes, things in your gold. I want things of value, but y'all all owe me a
Bonus.
gift. Y'all all owe me a gift saying my bad for not believing in your pops. I'm talking shit, but either way,
I'm
I
telling you,
respect you.
after the fight, everybody gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, God damn, he really gifted his pops a Bentley. Man, what?
But it's all genuine. Y'all don't take that personal with y'all team, right?
Hell no, I'm taking it
Okay.
serious that they owe me a gift.
Because I hope Bernard is gonna go to the gym with you and see what you give you some pointers as well leading up to the fight like he did.
That man, Bernard, Oscar, we got the dream team on this side to pull this off. So they talk about his IQ. The people we got in our corner got a way higher IQ than Shakur. So it's gonna be a good fight.
That's what's up, man. Hey, yo, good looking out, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, Senior, Junior, and is that the third?
The
The
fourth.
fourth.
The fourth? Okay.
I'm junior, he's the third.
All right. So you're not junior. So you're junior.
Right, I'm junior. My
I'm not-
father's still alive. There's a senior out here. Floyd Schofield Sr.
Yo, so put it on the camera, man. Let's go. We can have 4 generations.
No, he's not here. He's still alive. He's not here. He live in the
Okay.
Bronx. He live in Bronx, New York.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
All right,
All
brother.
right,
Man.
Punch. Let me
Take
go.
care,
I gotta
man.
get ready to go be with my
All right.
queen. Like,
I'm out.
Salute,
All right.
champ. Shout out to Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. We about the fights out here. We about the fights. All that little foolery that's going around, man. We about the fights. I'm happy about the fights. Y'all want TMZ? Y'all could go to TMZ and talk about that. Y'all want to talk about the other ish? Go to The View and Whoopi Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy for Shakur versus Kid Austin. That's what I'm happy about. What about y'all? Let me know what y'all feel. Y'all feel some good energy. Y'all feel like this fight is gonna be wonderful. Y'all feel like this fight is gonna surprise somebody. Y'all feel like Shakur Stevenson is just gonna outbox Kid, or y'all feel like Kid is gonna shock the world. What y'all feel? Good looking out, Shane. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all in the chat. My fault I didn't get the couple of super chats. My fault, man. Boxing Latino, did I get that? Yeah, man. My fault. Adrian in the building, yo, said fans just want to see names, fight names, then fight 2 to 4 years from now, and let's see who improved the most. Good looking out, man. Oh, Gecko in the building with the $2 super chat says, yo, what makes you so confident, Senior? Damn, I think throughout the whole interview was all about, confidence. I think that Kid is highly confident. Hopefully, you know what, man? Hopefully I could go out there when they training in the training camp, and probably, if they invite me to the training camp with ever team, you feel me? See, because I really want to pump this fight to the best of my abilities, man. Loyalty in the building says, Senior, you once said Shakur beats Tank, but you just now said Tank is a harder fight. Who's the hardest fight? He still say Tank. He still said Tank, Loyalty. My fault, didn't get that earlier on, but he did say Tank is still the harder fight. And that's why I did say, but when y'all was out there, I think it was in Florida, that Tank didn't want to spar y'all. So why y'all feel like Tank is a harder fight than Shakur? I think, of course, Gervonta Davis got the equalizer, and that's always going to be some. We seen Tank lose some rounds, and then he just got the power to knock you out and just turn everything around. Nobody even talking about how Mario Barrios was probably doing good, or Hector Luis Garcia was doing good in the first round. So even Rolly Romero was actually doing well boxing Tank until he got knocked out. I don't even want Gervonta Davis to get in the habit of that. He do fight March 1st. I'd rather have seen Kid Austin versus Tank than Tank versus Lamont Roach. But Lamont Roach, we got to look at it in his standpoint. He's there to be great. At least we got to look at it from that point of view. Shakur gets victory before he does anything else. Yeah, Shakur holding it down. Man, you got to give a lot of credit to Shakur Stevenson for taking this fight, because this is a risk in his career. Like Shakur Stevenson don't need to take this fight. We've been begging fighters in position, especially, look, Shakur Stevenson is a 3-division world champion. You feel me? Unified the titles in the super featherweight division. I know a lot of people, look, like I said before, I don't expect Shakur Stevenson to be Kid Dynamite, I am Mike Tyson. And I think that's what frustrates the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what frustrates the people. Yo, Tank, Shakur got to be like Tank. Yo, Shakur got to knock out these guys. That's not who he is, but he outboxed these guys. He is a wizard in the ring. You know what I'm saying? The same guy that we was pressuring to knock somebody else out was Devin Haney. And look, when he went out of his character and went out of his DNA, and he got knocked the F out, got knocked all over the ring by Ryan Garcia, because we wanted, even Bill gave him a game plan that is not within his character. Look what happened to Devin Haney, because we think that every fighter gotta be a Mike Tyson, a Kid Dynamite Mike Tyson. What makes it the beauty about it is that that everybody is different. Not everybody going to be like Gervonta Davis. He's a hell of an entertaining fighter. And one thing about also Gervonta Davis is he has a very, very high IQ. He could box you. He could outbox you too. Tank could outbox dudes. I've been saying that for a long time, bro. Tank outbox. I just want him to dare to be great. I want him to give his legacy a chance. I want him to, when he does retire, that he stand on legacy. You feel me? And that's why I'm a fan, and I always support my guy Teofimo Lopez, because Tio, he dares to be great. As a matter of fact, if this young generation, he started to dare to be great stuff. He started it. Remember, Tank was supposed to fight Lomachenko a long time ago. Teofimo Lopez fought him. Yo, boy. No, he goes out there and fights the best. That's why he's 2-time lineal. And I think that Gervonta Davis had the skills set to accomplish what guys like Teofimo Lopez have accomplished. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. He's entertaining. I'm going to watch his fight. I'm going to pay for his fight because in the end of the day, Gervonta Davis is an entertaining fighter. But at this point of his career, at this point, at his age, I just want him to give his skill set, his legacy and opportunity to be great. And I think every Gervonta Davis fan should want that. If I hear Gervonta Davis fan trying to debate that, then you're not really a fan. You're just mad that other people is calling him out to dare to be great. Floyd Schofield is there to be great. He's taking the biggest risk right now. You know what I'm saying? Was T.O.'s accomplished? What? Oh, you must be new. Yo, G homie, you must be new to boxing. That's what look. Are you new to boxing? You come from the NBA community or the volleyball community or the ice skate? You know what I'm saying? What has T.O. accomplished? Should we? Man, come on, just Google it. It's easy. All right. What question was that? What has he accomplished? Yo, I'm telling you, man. In this community, like, really? That's like saying, yo, what did Earl Spence accomplish? What did Bud accomplish? I don't know. What did Canelo Alvarez accomplish? What did Shakur accomplish? What did Naoya Inoue accomplish? Is that a serious question? That's the best. Yo, Mindful, what's going on in this community, bro? No, that's not like what did Bud accomplish. We the people only want the best fight and the best unification. We want the unification possible. We also want fights like this. David Benavidez versus David Morrell is not a championship fight, but is a morally championship fight. David Benavidez versus David Morrell is not a championship fight, but Tank versus Lamont Roach is a championship fight. But to be honest, a David Benavidez versus David Morrell is more of a legacy fight, in my opinion. And both of these guys, Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis, is champions. But I think the David Benavidez and David Morrell fight is a better fight, is a better matchup. It's weird. That's where we at in the sport of boxing. It's weird. Look, put it this way. All right. Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz, David Benavidez versus David Morrell, Gervonta Davis a champion, and Lamont Roach is a champion. Which is a better matchup? Which is the best two out of the three? What's the best two out of the three? Tank versus Lamont Roach, Boots versus Virgil. Boots moving up to the 154-pound division to face Virgil. I know that's not the fight. I'm just giving you an example. And David Benavidez versus David Morrell. Which is the best two out of the three? Ortiz versus Boots. Secret Dan says. See? So think about it. Are we about really championship fights? Is championship fights really mean more than certain matchups? I think that David versus David on here says. Benavidez versus Morrell. Central says, you see? Ain't nobody right now saying Tank versus Lamont Roach, but that's a championship fight. That's Lamont Roach daring to be great. But we rather have Boots and Virgil Ortiz. David Benavidez versus David Morrell. I even think right now, Kalen Plant versus Demetrius Andre is better than Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Demetrius Andre versus Kalen Plant. Jaime Munguia versus Edgar Berlanga. I like it better than Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Edgar Berlanga versus Jaime Munguia. Kalen Plant versus Demetrius Andre. I think now it's all about the matchup, folks. It's all about the matchups. Just give me a good matchup. Give me a good matchup. Because we're hardcore boxing fans, so we know who's credible. We know what it is. We know who's credible. Just give me the matchups. Dave Fernandez, con 20 pesos with the $20 super chat. Yo, Punch, can't wait for Shakur versus Kid. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I like them both. Great interview, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man. I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good matchup. And I think what made it a good matchup is because I think a lot of people did see the Shakur Stevenson versus Edgar de los Santos. And if you've been following the Kid Austin, a lot of people, what has a lot of people been trying to say about Kid Austin, which I actually disagree. But I think that once Shakur put it out there, a lot of people have been talking about it, that he has this Sean Porter style. I disagree. I think that just because you're aggressive, that doesn't mean that you got the Sean Porter style. But there's a lot of people out there that's saying that. But if a lot of people felt that Shakur Stevenson struggled with Edgar de los Santos, I think that's, and because they're going with Edgar de los Santos pressure. Kid Austin got pressure, and I think this is what's making it a compelling fight. This is why people saying, yo, this is a good fight. Not only that this is just a whack fight. To be honest, I hear a lot of people saying that Shakur Stevenson is going to win, but I'm not hearing that this is a bad fight. I hear people saying, there's more people that saying that Shakur Stevenson is going to win, but I haven't heard that this is a bad fight. So it's a credible fight. It's a credible fight. Kid at least is a contender, though. Abdullah is a prospect. Yeah, for me, he's a contender. Dímelo, Richard, ¿qué lo que? For me, he's a contender. And when Oscar de la Hoya did that, what you call it, Clapback Thursday. When he did that Clapback Thursday, he was talking about he's a prospect. I think once you are a mandatory away from a Gervonta Davis in the WBA, I think you're a contender, right? I think Virgil Ortiz is a contender in the 154-pound division, right? I don't think that Virgil Ortiz is a prospect. He's a contender. Lenny P says, yo, Kid is better than people think. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, and for the people out there that says, yo, Punch, yo, why you ain't mentioning about the video? He already alluded to the aftermath of what he's going through and what he's overcoming himself, going to therapy and things of that nature. It doesn't need for me to I don't even need to ask that. You feel me? That's just self-explanatory, man. What you do in your own private home, your own relationship, that's on you, bro. Everybody in the chat. Y'all just y'all just lucky. Put it this way, we all lucky that we don't got a microscope or somebody trying to get, in anything that we did in life. Ain't nobody here perfect. I'm not saying that people here do what we seen in videos or things of that nature, but let me say it like this, man. Everybody got some skeletons, bro. Everybody. And none of my business to be talking about what you do in your personal home. In my opinion, I think that's people could see, yeah, it's effed up here, but then I see some pettiness going around and stuff like that. That's how I see it too. I don't know. That's for y'all to take or whatever, but nah, man. Not even on my enemies. And I got enemies. I won't even put things out like that. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Shakur going push. Yo, Punch, always delivering the great. Yo, Thriller in the building. What's good, Thriller? Hey, yo, if you haven't become a member of the Punch Run Boxing, man, show some love to your boy, enjoying Thriller and the rest, and Moda and Jackie and HLD and the rest of the members and stuff like that. Join and become a member of the Punch Run Boxing, delivering some good content out here. Yo, Punch, always delivering some bro, great interviews. Thank you. I can't wait for the fight. Now Thriller. The fight started out here, right? This is where it all started. And I've been telling the people out there, that this community has power. I've been saying it ever since I started my channel. This community has power, bro. Remember, Floyd Schofield Sr. and Jr. came over here and they was talking about Shakur Stevenson. They said they're gonna crack his jaw and da-da-da-da. That was a lie that was like around 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And then the next day, Shakur Stevenson, we had an interview with Shakur Stevenson. Then the next day, we had an interview with Keyshawn Davis. Before that, we had an interview with T. It was that was a crazy week, right? The Abdullah Mason shit came over here too. Not Abdullah Mason came over here, but when they was trying to throw the Abdullah Mason name for as a if you beat Abdullah Mason first, then you could get this work, right? That's when Shakur Stevenson, remember he said it here. I ain't gonna say, and then he said it, right? So you know, don't underestimate the little channels, y'all. Hey, yo, if y'all boxing, if y'all love boxing and y'all know how to talk and deliver some good boxing tips, boxing news, yo, create y'all channel. Cause I'm saying like this, man. The YTBC, the YouTube boxing community is what kept boxing alive. Some of these promoters don't want to admit it. A lot of people in the sport of boxing don't want to admit it. But let me say it like this, man. This community got power. There's a lot of haters in this community. There's a lot of boxing content creators that hate another boxing content creator, and then they clash, and then they you know what I'm saying? It's whack. We don't gotta hate on each other out here, man. We don't gotta hate on each other out here, because when it's too much toxic and we hate on each other, then those powers that be looking at, yo, this YouTube shit is the Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a little bit of structure, because I'm gonna say like this: is a lot of power. Is a lot of power in this community. We making fights out here. We making fights out. Hey yo, shout out to my brother Rap Star Boxing Out, as the voice of the UK London. A year before, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge knows the David Benavidez team. I know the Demetrius Andre team. Rap Star had Jose Benavidez on his channel, and I'm like, yo, Demetrius Andre wants David Benavidez. Let's make that fight. Rap Star's talking to the David Benavidez team. I'm talking to Demetrius Andre. Yo, D, get that David Benavidez fight. Yo, we talking to Jose Benavidez right now. Let's get it. Boom. Jose Benavidez, you want Demetrius Andre? Yo, boom. And then we're developing that fight here. For the people that don't know, we developed that fight right here in YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, man. It's like that. You know, boxing, ESPN don't talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's the YTBC, man. We make fights out here. We talk boxing 24/7. Shout out to all the boxing content creators, man. The one that break it down on boxing logically and objectively, you know. But, you know, and shout out to everybody that's been, you know, trying to build this fight, right? Because it is what it is, man. Think about it. When Bill Haney, Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney had that thing going on, who they go to? They don't go to Fox with Skip Bayless. They don't go to Shannon. They come to this community. They voice their opinion, their frustrations, their praise in this community. Most of the hate comes from race baiting. A lot of these dudes turn into you animals when race is mentioned. Hey, man, it is what it is, right? That's what I'm saying, Jorge. It's toxic, but if we clean a little bit of the toxic, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at when I went to Dallas, Texas, right? And Most Valuable, shout out to Most Valuable Promotion, shout out to Jake Paul, shout out to Nakisa, right? Who was doing kind of commentating on interviewing people, Showbiz the adult, the GOAT. Shout out to my brother Showbiz the adult, the GOAT. Shout out to Aka Barack. Shout out to all of them. But they had this community is you know, it's grabbing the attention of the powers that be. Showbiz and Netflix, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing for me. It's a beautiful thing to me to see, because we made it straight out in YouTube from the mud. No, because there's other groups out here in the YTBC that they help each other out and give each other their followers. Hey, yo, and I had no co-signers out here. I had no co-signers, man. I used to do live for 20 minutes, and it would be like one person, 0 people, 2 people. 45 minutes doing it live, talking to myself. He said, show busy. No, he not 50. No, he not, bro. And that's what I mean about this community. You know what I'm saying? He said, show business. Nah, no, he not, my brother. He's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give props. This community, 50, in this community, sometimes people don't have to like other people, but you gotta give respect. It's too much hate. Nah, he not. He's one of the real ones, 50. He's one of the real ones. He don't be on nobody's business. He don't be trying to put another boxing channel down. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. He ain't a groupie dude. He ain't like that. You feel me? Nah, there is some clown people in this community though, but he ain't one, bro. And I've met quite a few boxing content creators, independent media. He's one of the real ones, bro. He's one of the real ones. Top 5, one of the real ones in this community. I'm gonna tell you like that for real. Nah, man, he ain't no clown, bro. He's a smart dude. Smart dude, hardworking dude. Come on, man. He's doing his thing for now. He's not, bro. No, he not. No, he not 50. I'm telling you, no, he not. Maybe maybe the channels that you go to be hating on them and you adopt that type of feeling. Nah, he not for self, bro. He not for self. I remember when I was out there in Dallas, Texas, and he was working with Most Valuable Promotions. Yo, Punch. I want to introduce you to these guys. Nah. I'm sorry, 50. You wrong about that. I've seen so many. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. You refuse to believe it? Well, you don't. You believe me, or you think I'm lying? Hey, yo, when I'm in Dallas, Texas, let me tell you like this. I'm in Dallas, Texas. There's so many media people. There's so many independent media people, YouTubers. Right? Showbiz is doing collaboration with Most Valuable Promotions. And a lot of these dudes know me, but it's only one guy that came up to me and said, yo, shout out to Akin Barak, right? Shout out to Akin Barak. But Showbiz the only one that be like, hey, yo, I want to introduce you to some people. Come on, man. Come on. Nah, man. I'm telling you, bro. He a real one, bro. He's a real one. I know that for firsthand. He's a real one, bro. He's not like these other dudes that they just want, everybody's for self. Yo, when you secure about your work and yourself, you don't mind helping people out. You know what I'm saying? He said Showbiz, nah. Oh, he not, bro. I got it confused. Trust me, man. I'm in this community, bro. I'm not talking about just the community as a boxing channel, but independent media as well. Nah, man, there be a lot of dudes that's afraid for you to take their spot or their connect or something like that. Nah, I'm telling you, man. When you doing work out there, everybody's for self. They got their camera. Everybody trying to get the same interview with this guy. Everybody trying to get to know this person. Blah blah. Now ain't nobody sharing no info. Everybody not introducing nobody to nobody. Nah, man. The whole training should be cut to the ring. Kid hard-headed, literally. Showbiz dope is dope. Nah, he dope. I'm telling y'all. No, there's other dope people. Yo, Marcos Viegas from Fight Hub. He cool. Ellie cool. My first media when I got my first media pass, and I think that was not my first media pass, but when I did the fight with Ugas versus Manny Pacquiao, right? And when you go to the area where you got media credentials, right? The only person that came up to me, Ellie, he goes, yo, Ellie. He's yo, Ellie. Ellie said, yo, Punch, yo, you crazy. I'm glad that you're here. And then he was telling the other media people, Ellie said, yo, we need new blood like this. Like, we need new people like this. They always giving media credentials to the same people. It's good, bro. It's good. He bringing that new energy. We need that new energy. Ellie is cool. And to be honest, because there's been a lot of hate on Ellie. Before I met Ellie, I didn't know what to expect from that guy. But he was that day, he was the coolest dude. Like, he acknowledged, yo, I'm telling you, man, some of the people that you think is not cool, they cool, man. Nah, mindful safe, nope. Nah. Hey, yo, to be honest, I actually, sometimes you believe it, sometimes you may believe a little bit of what people are saying because people keep on saying the same thing. But nah, man, Ellie is grounded. Ellie is cool, man. Ellie is cool, bro. Ellie is cool. Matter of fact, you know how cool Ellie is? Ellie was like, yo, I want to interview you. Go to Ellie. Ellie has an interview. Ellie is cool. I was even surprised. Let me see if I can even find this. This was a long time ago. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if it pops up. Man, this was a long time ago. Look at it. Look at that. Yo, look. God first, everything second. Punch Drunk Boxing on Manny Pacquiao versus Ugas. You telling me that's somebody? Nah, bro. That was one of my first media passes outside of New York. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me love right away, bro. Show me love right away. Show me love right away. Now, people do get a misconception of other people, but you meet them in person, it's a whole different. Yo, you know how many haters I be? Y'all be having haters. I be having people. Yo, when you come to my city and stuff like that, man. I. Soon as I be in this city, they be like, "Yo, Punch, yo, y'all remember this? Y'all remember the story I told y'all when I went to New Hampshire? On one of the fight cards, right? And some dude, I went to the restroom, and then I came out the restroom, and some dude said, "Yo, Punch, Mr. Moonshine, what's good, yo? What's good?" I said, "Yo, what?" You know, I'm like caught off guard because around that time I got a lot of haters as well, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at dude like, yeah, like, but I'm looking at that like, you know what I'm saying? You one of my haters or something, you know? I'll be serious when I'm out there because you do get a lot of hate. Yeah, you got a lot of supporters, but you get a lot of hate, right? So dude said, yo, I'm one of your haters, yo. I'll be talking shit to you in the comment section, right? I even forgot his name. He said, yo, I've been talking shit about you in your comment section, but don't know, but I like your shit. I like your energy. You cool though, right? And then his girl, you know what his girl says? Yo, he was with a girl, and the girl says, yo, he be looking at your channel all the time, yo. He be talking shit about you all the time. I like you. I think you man funny. And I'm like, yo, his girl blew his spot up. She like, yo, he always be looking at you talking shit. And we be arguing because I think that you man funny. Can we take a picture? Yo, adrenaline, right? You say, because it's like that, bro. It's like that. It's like that. You get people think that they hate you and stuff like that. You in the same spot and nothing popping off. She want that plátano. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, damn, man, come on, man. And I want people to be like, hey, yo, Punch, I want you to spar. Man, come New York then. Like, what the fuck? Like, you got, man, I've been here for like 6 years, man. Come on, man. Y'all, if y'all gonna do say y'all want to, hey, let's do it free, man. Let's do that. We could do it. We could shoot it out free. You know what I'm saying? We go live. Boxing voice. But yeah, man. Got to give a lot of shout out to Shakur Stevenson for taking the fight, though. And you got to give a lot of credit for Virgil Ortiz for also giving Xander Zayas the opportunity, right? Got to give a lot of credit for Virgil Ortiz to give Xander Zayas because now they're in the same boat. Xander Zayas, 22 years old. Kid Austin, 22 years old. People may be saying that Xander Zayas is not ready for Virgil Ortiz. I think that he's highly ready for Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? I think that Xander Zayas is highly ready for Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the rankings, he's right there. I think that Patrick Teixeira fight, in my opinion, that victory for me, really he beat a world champion. Now, a lot of these guys hasn't beat a world champion. At least Xander Zayas beat a world champion before. You know, so I like this fight. I some of the fights that's falling off, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that there's some guys that's willing to go out there and sign for the fight. So for the people that just tuning in right now, there is not a rematch clause for Kid Austin versus Shakur Stevenson. Do y'all think that's a mistake? Do you think that's a mistake by Shakur Stevenson not putting a rematch clause? But Virgil Ortiz is a monster, though, man. Yo, Virgil's a whole different type of animal, though. Yo, I've been saying this for a long time. Virgil Ortiz, man. I said this for and y'all been, and for the people that been following the channel for a while. I've been saying this. See, I used to say, yo, I always see Virgil Ortiz Sr. and Virgil Ortiz, and I never heard about what it doesn't seem like he was raised with his mom. Kid Austin was not raised with his mom. But when you see Virgil Ortiz, it's funny because you see Virgil Ortiz and you see his demeanor is so humble. He plays the guitar. He's so humble. Don't speak too much shit. But in that ring, he's more of an animal than almost any fighter. Virgil Ortiz is an animal, bro. Virgil Ortiz is also that guy that if you clip him with a shot, bro, he don't stop, man. I don't give a damn what y'all, if y'all be like, oh, I think he lost a bow with Chuck. That dude don't stop. He kept coming after him. You don't want to see a man like that in your life. He said, great test for Zayas, man. It's going to be more than a test. Virgil is dangerous, bro. There's some knockout artists. There's some great fighters. There's potential great fighters. Virgil Ortiz, when he gets clipped, he's possessed, bro. He fights like he's possessed. I like that. And I think that's the reason why Boots Ennis don't want to fight Virgil. But shout out to Boots. Y'all know I've been a fan of Boots since day one. I don't understand what's happening. I said a long time ago, these fighters, you got to be in the negotiation table. You telling me that he was blindsided, that he don't even know what the hell is happening in the negotiation table? And let me tell you like this, I do believe it. I do believe that he didn't know what they was negotiating on his behalf. You know why? Because Boots Ennis has been having business handlers problems. This is his third promotional company. I do believe, Rap, I do believe it, because I don't think that his team is a highly smart in business. They not. He's 28 years old, bro. He's been having a bunch of hiccups. Let's not forget that he just a year and a half ago, he was in court with his business handlers. And I said this a while ago. I hope that his career, I put it out there. I did a video about it. I hope his career doesn't end up like Demetrius Andrade. As soon as he signed with Eddie Hearn, I said, I hope he gets him to fight and his career doesn't happen like it did with Demetrius Andrade. I said it. Fighting Karen twice? Come on, man. Come on. Something is going wrong. For how long I've been saying that Boots Ennis should go to the 154-pound division. Matter of fact, he should have gone to the 154-pound division even before Karen. Boots is 27 years old, right? Okay. But guess what? Boots Ennis came in the same year that Tio, Haney, Shakur, Ryan, he came in the same year as a prestige amateur. Now, he was one of the best amateurs. He was winning national titles. Him and Tio Fimo and Shakur Stevenson was winning all the national titles and Ryan Garcia in their weight class, in their respective weight class. Even Ryan Garcia was beating beating Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs. Boots, Gary Antoine Russell, right? They was going at it, and that's his kryptonite. But Boots has a bunch of that. Well, he don't got as much, but in 1 year, I think it was 2015. 2015, Boots Ennis and Teofimo Lopez won the nationals. Same year. I think Ryan Garcia in his weight class did the same thing. And Shakur Stevenson, these were the guys. So if you look at what Teofimo Lopez have accomplished, Shakur Stevenson have accomplished, I know that Ryan Garcia haven't accomplished. He could have accomplished it if he would have came in weight, right? He got respectable wins as well. Who else? Gary Antoine Russell. Man, Gary Antoine Russell losing to Puello. I never saw that coming. I got to be honest. I never saw that coming. Gary Russell losing to Puello. I didn't see that coming, bro. And I don't even bet on boxing, but I would have never bet on that. I can't believe to be honest, I think it's the last time I've been shocked. I think that was that was the last time I've been shocked. I really didn't think that Puello would have beaten Gary Antoine Russell. I think at this point of Gary Antoine Russell's career, I think he would have been right now a 2-division world champion. Like he's not even in the position where Brian Oman Jr. is at. That's a career, to be honest. Yo, put it this way: the whole Russell family, I'm actually surprised that they're in the position where they at right now. I never would have guessed that. From Gary Russell, Gary Antoine Russell, but it's even especially Gary Russell. I think that was Gary Russell's career has been the most disappointing career. With all the upsides and with all the hype, that's the most disappointing career. Gary Russell, but it's becoming the whole family. Antonio, Gary Antoine Russell, Tweezy, and Gary Russell Jr. I think that's been the most disappointing career, bro. Which I think. People say that business-wise, but at least Demetrius Andre got the David Benavidez fight and headline a pay-per-view. But the Russells, and I was a fan of the Russells, bro. Gary Russell was one of my favorite fighters, man. That was my favorite class. If y'all been following the channel, y'all already know Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was my favorite fighter. Demetrius Andre was my favorite fighter in the when he beat Keith one time Thurman, I'm like, well, who the hell is this? I didn't like Demetrius Andre because he beat my guy Keith Thurman, but I said this guy got to be the one because Keith Thurman was knocking everybody else out in the amateurs and breaking ribs in the amateurs. So that was my favorite fighter. That's my class. So that's my favorite fighter: Keith Thurman, Demetrius Andre, Gary Russell. But Gary Russell Jr. was my favorite fighter. I can't even believe that he lost to Vasily Lomachenko. I never would have thought that he would have lost to Vasily Lomachenko, especially that threw me off right there as well. Russell was fighting Rayo. I got Russell winning that fight, Carter. If they fighting, I still believe in Gary Antoine Russell. I got Gary Antoine Russell beating Rayo. Yo, Tony Green, he said, when Gary fought Loma, I looked at him differently. That was one fight that I'm like, Gary Russell got this. Floyd already fought Diego Corrales, Jose Castillo twice, or Arturo Gatti before he turned 28. Man, that was one of my favorite fighters right there. What's good, HLD? Hell yeah, man. Yo, Pretty Boy Floyd. Psst. When people used to be like, yo, who's your favorite fighter? They used to call them the three amigos. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., and Pretty Boy Floyd. Nah, man, Pretty Boy Floyd was different, man. Yo, Pretty Boy Floyd was different. I even hate how people do talk. I know his character, you know what I'm saying? Like his villain. But yo, Pretty Boy Floyd, yo. When we look at these fighters today, Pretty Boy Floyd was different. And he used to knock people out. Oh, yo, Floyd Mayweather's boring, man. Floyd Mayweather used to knock people out. And he was exciting to watch. It was just that Roy Jones Jr. he was extra exciting. You know what I'm saying? And then Oscar De La Hoya, one of my favorite fighters around that time as well, was extra exciting, bro. He was bringing the chicks to boxing, bro. Oscar De La Hoya was bringing the ladies to boxing. So you just had too many entertaining fighters back then. See, now you don't have a lot of entertaining fighters like that. I mean, okay, you have entertaining fighters today, but you don't expect them to be entertaining sometimes. You had Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley was entertaining, right? Shane Mosley was entertaining. Yo, put it this way. People back in the days used to be like, oh, yo, Pernell Whitaker was a defensive fighter. Today, he'll be one of the most exciting fighters today. It was so many entertaining fighters. Trinidad, Hector Camacho. Julio Cesar Chavez was entertaining for a lot of people, bro. Pernell Whitaker was more of a defensive fighter, but let's not forget, early in his career, he was knocking people out as well. Pernell Whitaker today will be one of the most entertaining fighters. Because when he's making you miss in the pocket. He ain't running from nobody. Pernell Whitaker wasn't running from nobody. He's making you miss in the pocket. He's making you miss right here. Game of inches right here. He ain't running around, bro. Man. It was just too many entertaining fighters. On Roy Jones Jr., man, I still think that Roy Jones Jr. is the best in terms of physical abilities, in terms of the combination of speed and power and athleticism. I still think that he's the top. He's the best. He's the best ever in terms of speed, power, and athleticism. That combination, I still think, is the evolution. Nobody has surpassed that. But you remember back in the days when Gary Russell Jr. used to throw those 12 pieces of combination punches? I even did it when I started my channel. Did a video a long time ago. I used to be like, Gary Russell Jr. versus Gervonta Davis. Way before people was talking about that Tevin Farmer and Tank. I used to say Gary Russell Jr. for the DMV versus Gervonta Davis. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Pernell Whitaker was fire. Oscar De La Hoya versus Trinidad, fire. I used to like the Surgeon back in the days. Frankie Randall. I used to like Frankie Randall back in the days. And he was more of a defensive fighter back in the days. Davis beats Gary Russell. Back in the days, I don't know. Maybe now, yeah. But when I was talking about it, I think that Gary Russell Jr. would have beaten Tank. Gary was different, man. Damn, that's the most disappointing career, bro. Gary was different. Gary was different, man. I never seen it. When it's harder. Let's be honest, bro. This is 100+ year sport of boxing. We could see a matchup in the 1950s and 60s. Boxing is the most documented sport of all sports. So it's hard to wow us, right? Like, think about it. The reason why Mike Tyson and Jake Paul sold so much is because the way that Mike Tyson captivated the imagination and the emotions of the boxing fans, that shit lives with us. That's why people may not admit it, but that's the reason why there was 73,000 people in Dallas, Texas, and it was streamed 74 million views. It's because nobody has captivated the imagination and the emotions quite like Mike Tyson, that his style and what he's done is immortal, bro. And no heavyweight has come close to that. Think about it. Lennox Lewis beat Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield beat Mike Tyson. But if you put Lewis, Evander, and Mike Tyson in the room, you still think that, damn, Mike Tyson is the man. Right? Because he left that impression. Now it's hard for anybody to wow us. And that's why I believe that the boxing world, especially in America, we're highly so critical. He said, you don't think, to this day, if you have Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, and Evander Holyfield, and you're like, which one I'll fight? If I had to, which is the last one I want to fight? Mike Tyson is still, and he got beaten by both of them. He still got that impression. He still got that energy. They don't got Mike Tyson's energy. They don't impose that fear, even that these guys beat Mike Tyson already. Mike Tyson is different. The worst thing that happened to Roy Jones Jr. was the Antonio Tarver. That broke my heart, man. I wasn't over. It took me years to be over that shit. Antonio Tarver, to be honest, I hated Antonio Tarver for that, man. I couldn't stand Antonio Tarver. One time I seen Antonio Tarver. I was in Wet Willie's in Miami, and I seen Antonio Tarver, and I'm like, I looked at him like, I didn't want to say what's up, like as a fan. That's the worst thing, man. Because if Roy Jones Jr., if Roy Jones would have retired after the John Ruiz fight, he would have been. I think we'll be talking about the greatest of all time. If Roy Jones Jr. would have captured when he beat John Ruiz, to become a heavyweight champion of the world, 4-division world champion, the guy that hasn't, the only guy after Floyd Patterson that ever did that. If Roy Jones Jr. would have retired right after the John Ruiz fight, we'll be arguing whether Roy Jones Jr. is the greatest of all time. Punch, hit that clase azul, hit that bell. Yo, I don't got that clase azul. That clase, ya yo lo maté, ese clase azul, mi hermano. Yo tengo que comprar otro. I gotta buy another one, my brother. He said, Chiller said, Killer said, on top of the wig. Strictly boxing, touching up on the past and present. I like this. Good looking out, G, homie. Yeah, man. That's why, yo, it's hard. It's hard for today's boxers to really, for us to be invested in them. Let's be real. It's just that we seen so much. We seen the greats. Like, think about it, bro. I think that boxing, and I said this a long time ago, but I'm going to keep on saying it because I just haven't seen it. I think boxing has plateaued, in which in every other sport, you know, back in the days, Allen Iverson's crossover was the shit. But that crossover is a regular dribble now. It's a regular dribble. You remember when Kobe Bryant went, well, when J.R. Ryder went through the legs in the dunking contest? Hey, yo, ballers do that in the game now. But in boxing, and we never seen another heavyweight quite like Mike Tyson. We never seen the speed and power and athleticism quite like Roy Jones Jr. Yes, Gervonta Davis got some good twitch muscles. Yes, team from Lopez got speed, power, athleticism, got good twitch muscles. But Roy Jones Jr. is still the king in that. We still haven't seen the intellect, the IQ of a Floyd Mayweather. We still haven't. Not even a Pernell Whitaker. We haven't. Hopefully, man, and I said this when I was talking to Kid Austin, right? I said top 3. In my opinion, Shakur Stevenson got a very, very high IQ. I don't give a damn what y'all say. He got a very high IQ. High IQ. Bam Rodriguez. I love Bam Rodriguez, though. But you got to do more because these fighters, back in the days, they fought a lot. They captured. Look at Oscar De La Hoya, man. Oscar De La Hoya is sixth division world champion. The reason why we still gotta respect Oscar De La Hoya. If it wasn't for Oscar De La Hoya's legacy, let's be real. Oscar De La Hoya will be remembered for the lingerie. If it wasn't for Oscar De La Hoya's legacy, man, Oscar De La Hoya would have got pushed aside a long time ago. But because his legacy is so thorough, and him daring to be great, and him fighting anybody, any place, anytime in their prime, it don't matter how many lipsticks and how many stilettos and how many pantyhose Oscar De La Hoya wears. You gotta respect that man, bro. You gotta respect that man. Ain't no way, as a fighter, nobody could diss Oscar De La Hoya. He could wear the pantyhose, the stilettos, the lipsticks, the thong, la tangas, everything, mi hermano. But if he tells you, I fought anybody, any place, anytime, I ain't fear no man. We're going to argue that. The most embarrassing stuff, if Oscar De La Hoya even snuff you with a stilettos on, that would be embarrassing. Christian said Tank over everybody. Yo, I like Tank, man. I just want him to fight. I don't know, man. I don't think that they ever going to Tank. I just want Tank to really to establish a strong legacy, man. They got to be more than just putting butts in the seats, man. He said he was full of that snow. Yo, boy, they all was in that snow. They was all in that snow, and that's why I like what that's what I like what Rap Star Boxing 9 said. Eubanks Sr. is the most articulate boxer of all time. He's extra articulate, bro. He's extra. Yo, he's so extra articulate, it seems fake. You know that I told Tyson Fury that you have to. Yo, Chris Eubanks Sr. is the man, though. He's funny, bro. He's funny. Chris Eubanks Sr. is a fun. Yo, I laugh. Yo, bro, I just laugh. Yo, he's entertaining, man. To be honest, Rap, I think that he's gonna have one of the He's gonna have a popping podcast if he keep it consistent. He's gonna have a popping podcast. Once he start getting fighters into his podcast, like him talking with Mike Tyson, I think it's gonna pop off. I'm the master of this. You remember he was talking about Deontay Wilder? So what's that? What's that? That's swinging your arms. That's not fighting. Y'all never seen Chris Eubank Sr. dissing Deontay Wilder how he fights. Facts, bro. Facts Central. Man, but hey, yo, boxing. I don't think that boxing was better 2024. I think 2023 was still an epic year. But the highlight of 2024 has been probably the Undisputed with Usyk and Tyson Fury. All this now he ain't no Uwe doing this thing. Bud Crawford saying it's Bud Crawford era, but he only fighting one time a year, man. Damn. I think that, but to be honest, I think that Bud Crawford is still living in the clouds of him beating Errol Spence. As great that Bud Crawford is, I think that he's just living in that Errol Spence win. And you know what? These guys that we're talking about, they have multiple of those the Errol Spence type of win. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud is still living in that cloud of the Errol Spence victory. I think that he could have really took over. I think that was his opportunity because when he beat Errol Spence, he was 36 years old, turning 35 or 36 years old. That's when Floyd Mayweather locked the Showtime contract. That's when he locked the Showtime contract. And that's when he really, truly really became that money man. At 36 years old when he locked that Showtime contract. I think that Bud became too picky that I think he should have fought. He should have fought Boots or Virgil that December of that year that he beat Errol Spence, and keep the ball rolling. Should have kept the ball rolling. Ryan trying to fight exhibition with Oscar's approval. It wouldn't have been nice if it was AJ versus. Oh man, I still want to see that fight. I still want to see that fight. This heavyweight division shit, if AJ and Wilder never fight, even where they at right now, they gotta fight. I don't understand why that fight, especially where they at right now, never was made. And I think that, to be honest, if either of them win, they're really back. They're really back in the top conversation for. I don't know. I think that's a fight that needs to take place now. I think that's a fight that needs to take place next. You don't got too many choices in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? In the era, you got it. That's a fight that need to take place. Do you think Wilder is a Hall of Famer? Yeah. Yeah, because think about it, it's not as easy to become a heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? Once you become a heavyweight champion and you got the record that he has and the knockout that he has, yeah, a lot of people may say that there's a bunch of people that I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if it's the first ballot, though. I'm not sure about that. But the Hall of Fame is getting watered down little by little. Do you think that Timothy Bradley was the first? Was he first ballot Hall of Fame? His power puts him there. Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer. I don't know if he's a first ballot Hall of Fame, though. But I do think he's a Hall of Fame. But Crawford is just not hungry. Crawford is just not hungry for a fight. He's just looking for a retirement check. Yeah. I just don't feel like he got a Hall of Fame resume, but he don't got that top tier Hall of Fame resume to compare with Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. Not even he don't got that resume. I felt like Crawford still needed more, and I think that this was an opportunity to take over. See, right after the Earl Spence fight, that's when he would need to really take over. But man, he only fought Mashremorph after that, and then he didn't even look special. The next time we're gonna see Bud Crawford is next year. That shit is whack. That's why it's hard for boxing to move in America, because the high invested fighter and the people that and the fighters that we do recognize. Come on, man, you're gonna be fighting once a year. Oh, man, come on, man, you trying to elevate nothing. You don't feed us, man. That's what's happening. That boxing don't feed its fans, and so we go somewhere else. And people go to the UFC. Yo, I'm starting to be honest. I'm starting to watch bare knuckle way more than before. If boxing was feeding me, if boxing was feeding us, I wouldn't even be paying attention to the bare knuckle. I'm actually watching bare knuckle more and more. I'm catching myself watching bare knuckle more and more. And let me tell you like this: if fighters start trickling to the bare knuckle, like Trout is way more entertaining in the bare knuckle challenge. We thought we was gonna see Rigondeaux go over there. If more fighters go over there, I think I'm gonna start liking the bare knuckle better, bro. Diesel said, I'll starve before I watch MMA or bare knuckle. Nah, I'm telling you, bare knuckle. See, I don't know, man. Bare knuckle is becoming entertaining to me. I think that boxing has become more gossip than anything, bro. Let's be real. Boxing has become a little bit more gossip than anything else. But like I said earlier, man, we keeping boxing alive. This community is keeping boxing alive. Ain't nobody talking about boxing outside of YouTube and X and a little bit of Instagram. And Instagram is way more casual. They ain't no really hardcore boxing fans in Instagram. But in this community, we talk about boxing. But think about it, man. We talk we talk way more gossip than fights. We gossip more. We're the gossip girls. We're the View. Let's be honest. I'm calling for what it is. Hey, yo, we be making videos and we be making lives off emoji tweets. Did you read what Earl Spence tweet? Let's make a video about it, because that's all we get. Done deal. Let's make a video. Done deal. Sad Desire said this. Hey, yo, if it wasn't, yo, I'm gonna say it like this. And I'm gonna say a lot of boxing content creators may not how you say it, may not admit it, but if it wasn't for Twitter, because Twitter for me is like the new news, is the quickest breaking news. Like you're gonna catch it late on CNN and MSNBC and Fox. If you don't got X, you're behind, bro. You're behind in life in terms of information. If it wasn't for, because we're like this, no lie. Even before I start, if I start doing a video or something like that, I'd be like, all right, let me go to X. Let me see some new story. Let me see. Who's the next? Let's see. We in X right now. Boom. Let me see what's popping out there. Oh, Zandazai says this. Oh, we gotta make a video. Bing, bing. Shit, if it wasn't for X, man, shit. I'm gonna tell you like this: boxing content creation will be hard. It'd be hard now. I don't even know, bruh. But yeah, man, Floyd Schofield Sr. saying they making $900K for the Shakur fight. Well, y'all feel that's a good purse? They taking home $900K. Do y'all feel that was a good purse for Floyd Schofield for Floyd Schofield Jr. to fight Shakur Stevenson? Earlier today, we have Floyd Schofield Sr. and Kid Austin. He said they taking home $900K. Is that enough? Because I know a lot of people like to pocket watch out here in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? 60-40, 70-30. No. Gervonta saying this, you got to take this. No, Shakur saying you got to take this. No. Teofimo Lopez said 2.4 million with the 55-45 split pay-per-view. Everybody look up. Everybody in this community is pocket watching. So let me just ask you a question. Is $900K good for Kid Austin to fight Shakur Stevenson? Where Kid Austin is at right now, right? And it doesn't have a strap, not a champion, to get almost $1 million. I think that's cool. I think that's fair. And especially, and he's going to be fighting over there. Folks, that's why I've been saying, y'all, let's support our American fighters. We're going to critique them. Yeah, we're going to have some criticism, but we got to stop devaluing and over-exaggerate the devalue, you know what I'm saying, of these fighters. Think about this. We was about to get Boots and Virgil. We're going to get Boots and Virgil. Think about it. We was about to get Boots and Virgil, not in America. We're getting Shakur Stevenson versus Kid Austin, not in America. And look what Floyd Schofield Sr. said. They throwing us the bag. There ain't no money here. You know why there ain't no money here? Because we become so fucking cheap. Let's be real. Let's be honest. No. We like to blame the promoters. Nah, we cheap out here, bro. We cheap in America, man. Salute, my brother, real. We cheap out here collectively. Not me. I buy all the pay-per-views. I don't complain. About paying pay-per-view. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be doing my boxing content creator. I'm not one of those boxing content creators to be like, yo, shit is boring. I ain't gonna be paying for that. I ain't gonna pay. There ain't no pay-per-view worthy. The fights that we all want to see. Hey, yo, we're going to get Gervonta Davis versus a Teofimo Lopez. We're going to get a Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. We're going to get a Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, the rematch. And that shit is going to be out there in the Middle East. Because when they came out here to the Barclays Center, it only did 11,000 people in the stands. It only did 300K. I'm telling you. And look how Devin Haney and these guys was complaining about their money. I'm telling you. Boxing's gonna leave America for good. We need to start supporting, bro. We think everybody is trash. Everybody ain't doing nothing. We be like, yo, this guy ain't selling. Look how many numbers. Our best fights that we've been calling for is gonna leave. It's gonna leave the States. Lucky for Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Davis that they dealing with PBC and Al Heyman. But look, at this community, everybody be like, yo, Al Heyman ain't nothing. PBC is not here no more. PBC is falling off. PBC, all right, think about this. Gervonta Davis deal with Turkey Al-Ashiki and Canelo Alvarez deal with Turkey Al-Ashiki. We going to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez out there in the Middle East. I'm telling y'all. The fans, bro, support the sport. And when I'm talking about support the sport, support it with this. ESPN Top Rank contract. It's going to be over in the spring or summer. I said this last year. Source tells me that ESPN is not going to renew the contract with Top Rank. Top Rank is already trying to negotiate some deals behind the scenes with the DAZN and Amazon Prime. ESPN is not going to renew the contract with Top Rank. That means that everybody leaving the business of boxing in America. And you already know that Amazon Prime is not investing in boxing. They're not giving nobody a budget. I mean, it's good for Top Rank to go to the zone. Then we got Matchroom Boxing, Golden Boy Promotions, Reha Season, all in one platform is good. But even the zone hiked their price. How much is it a year for the zone? 230, 225, something like that. Plus pay-per-view. I'm telling you, everybody leaving America anyway. Shakur needs a great performance. His stock is dropping. But his stock shouldn't drop. You feel me, Bean? His stock shouldn't drop. Is that we're asking for Shakur to be somebody that he's not. People want Shakur to be Tank. And he's not. And people collect, and I appreciate Shakur Stevenson's skills and talent, but I see the energy of the boxing fans. We expect Shakur Stevenson to be Tank. So if it doesn't matter, look, that performance with Eder de los Santos, he was on his bike. We got to be honest with that. But with Artem, he was not on his bike. And he was actually trying to hurt Artem. But he didn't get the knockout. And then all we was talking about is that there's people that's leaving the arena. Because we're trying to give a style to Shakur Stevenson to entertain us, but that's not his style. We being too picky, man. We being picky. So stop saying kid can't be in. I think it's a great fight. May the best man win. But yeah, I know I've been following both fighters for a while, but I've been following Kid Austin since the amateurs. I've been saying that he's gonna be a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. So I'm happy he's getting this opportunity. I'm happy that he's going to dare to be great. I'm happy that Shakur Stevenson is giving him the type of opportunity that he don't even have to. So it is what it is. Yo, but folks, man, it's getting late. Man, thank you everybody, man, for supporting the live today. Hope y'all doing well, man. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals you champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. You feel me? We're all brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We're the one race, the human race. Thank you for supporting the channel. Keep on smashing the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the live, share the videos, share the channel. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.